right, and we are live here on YouTube for the Dallas Cowboys versus Buffalo Bills stream. And as I was yesterday, I am joined by my dad, who joined me yesterday for the Colts Steelers game, and we're here again for yet another hopefully good game.
Yes, we are, and it will be a good game.
0-3, another 0-3 game?
No, definitely not. Nope. I don't see either of these defenses holding the offense down on either team.
Ceedeelamb down with a stub toe on play one.
That would be the offense holding the offense down.
Yep. But you can see that being possible.
I can definitely see that being possible. I can also see Pollard going out and having that being a detriment to the Cowboys passing.
Oh, okay. We're gonna say our TV's currently showing the end of the Bears Browns game, and that looked like a late hit.
It wasn't. It was out of bounds. I mean, it was in bounds.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, but the ball was uncatchable, so it was an unneeded hit. So it could have been an unnecessary roughness.
It looked like it was a step or two out of bounds already.
He was standing right on the sideline, so right on the side of the.
I thought he was like 2-3 steps into the white paint, though.
I don't think so.
Well, regardless, they're not going to show a replay of it. You got 10 seconds left to try and get the Bears into field goal range to potentially send this game to overtime.
And they're not far away. They're only about 8 yards away from being in field goal range.
And the Browns call their final timeout. That's the last timeout of the game unless we go to overtime or an injury.
The score right now is the Browns at 20, Bears at 17, 10 seconds to go. And no timeouts remaining for either team, so this was the last timeout that we're going to see.
Yeah, again, unless we go to overtime where each team would get awarded 2 of those timeouts back.
Correct.
So, yeah, we're set up, though, for, I'm going to say, this would be, what, the second or third game today ending in overtime? Because the...
couple yesterday, too.
One game ending in
was it
overtime
only one
yesterday, yeah, because there were 3 games total. The Lions beat down on Saturday night.
That wasn't overtime?
I think it was over.
It certainly felt like it was over long before its time.
Yep. But, yeah.
Oh, that's not what you meant by overtime?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
But, here we go. Fields rolling.
He's gonna run out of time.
He manages to throw it away. It's going to be 3rd and 10. But now he's got no time.
He has 5 seconds on the clock, and he's got to either throw this into the end zone or he's got to throw a quick out pass and hope for a long field goal.
What do you call up if you're the Bears offensive coordinator here?
I'm calling up a quick out pass.
You're calling up a quick out pass?
Yeah, and taking the chance on my kicker because I don't see Fields throwing it into the end zone. And at that point, if he doesn't get it into the end zone and you don't catch it, or if you do catch it and you're not in the end zone, it's over anyway because he's going to be out of his 5 seconds.
Yeah,
he's out of his 5 seconds. He's got to go to the end zone now.
And it's deep.
No, it's not deep.
It's there. And are you
intercepted?
Are you kidding me?
Right in the hands of a bear with nobody around him.
How do you drop that?
And he fumbled it. Dropped it.
I feel like that's going to be an awkward conversation in the locker room after this.
Well, I mean, he was on his back, so it's not like he was...
Yep.
Okay, he was on his butt. Oh, and then he kicked it right up to him.
Yep. But,
that was a wise play by 37 right there. Because he could have gone all the way for a touchdown. But if he had gotten caught...
And fumbled it, and it came back the other way again.
Yeah, that would have been awful.
All right, there's Allen coming out the tunnel, and something I wanted to mention, looking at the 2 teams we're seeing today, we're going to see a little bit of digs on digs action.
Digs on digs.
So
we'll take some digs on digs.
Yep, I dig it.
Hot diggity.
How many more dig puns do you think we're going to find?
I don't know. I'll dig one up.
And I understand if we just lost all the viewership.
Yeah.
Totally understandable.
Yeah, if I don't dig one up, you can dig my grave.
So, how many shovel passes do you think we see today?
That's a good question. Depends how many we can dig up.
It was the last shovel / dig pun I could think of off the top of my head.
Well, shoveling is part of digging, I suppose.
Yep. And a shovel pass is an NFL term.
It is an NFL term.
So
that I don't see being used a whole lot in this game now that I think about the two quarterbacks.
yeah,
I don't see either one of them doing much for shovel passes.
Because we got air ball to Diggs or air ball to CD.
Yeah. This is going to be a high flying game. I think the flight control might need to be notified on this one.
As long as the weather's good, because if that weather gets bad, it could get very tough to complete passes.
I haven't looked.
And we know there's a nor'easter coming our way, and Buffalo is kind of on the way roughly. Yeah. I mean, it would be a little off course.
It would certainly be off course for a nor'easter, though, because nor'easter is going to be coming out of the southwest. So
yeah.
Unless it's very far west, but then it wouldn't be hitting us because Buffalo's north of us.
Buffalo's actually to the north of us?
I believe so.
I thought we were pretty far north.
No, I think on a longitudinal map, I think you'd see that we're actually south of Buffalo. I don't know. You ought to pull that up on your Google box.
I will, but we got ourselves a game getting ready to kick off here, and it looks like Bills will receive ball first.
Cowboys will be kicking off from right to left.
I have got the poll going up for you guys to go ahead and vote and let us know who you guys think is going to win this game. Dallas Cowboys, Buffalo Bills, and we all know the fans win in the end. Kick is away, and it is going to go out the back of the end zone, touchback, and this will be they're going to line up at the 25-yard line to start this game for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, the Texans beat the Titans 19-16. As I said.
Dang it.
As I said, the referees won another game.
Yep.
In case you guys missed that one, the referees in the Titans game, they missed a late hit right in front of one of the referees out of bounds, and as the clock was nearing the end and Titans were moving towards the Houston end zone, and would have been a 15-yard penalty, and they didn't call it with like a minute and a half to go in the game. All right, so that first run was for about 3 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Bills, or 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, so here we go. Allen looking for the pass and looking. Shovel pass there a little bit, right? Or is that not?
That's not really a shovel pass. That's just an out pass to the.
Okay, to the wide receiver.
Well, it's either to the wide receiver or back, depending on if the guy moves back off the line to get it, or if it's a back out of the backfield.
Yep. Well, that time it was Stephon.
Yeah.
Yep. Last time I checked, he was wide receiver.
Actually, I think he lined up in the backfield last time, just like he is now.
So did I technically call him a fullback then at that point?
Not now, because now, yes, it would. Well, so he wouldn't be a fullback because a fullback has to be in front of the tailback. So he is just a back.
Okay. Oh, and Allen gets the first down on his legs.
Nice deke right there. So that was a quarterback option, and Allen faked the pass off to, who was that? Diggs?
No, I think it was Dawson Knox, the tight end.
No, that was Diggs, 4.
Oh, no, no, that's Cook. Cook is 4. 14 is Diggs. 4 is James Cook.
Oh, yeah. Could have sworn that said Diggs a second ago. I
14.
must have been looking at 14.
Yeah, 14 is Diggs.
Oh, great.
What?
I was just looking at some of the names.
Yep.
Micah Parsons. I can get that one. And I probably will all day long.
Stephon Gilmore. Donovan Wilson. We got a few names on the defense that I can pronounce.
Yep.
Just not the D-line.
Yeah.
Mozzie Smith I can pronounce.
Yeah.
That one's a pretty easy one.
Ogie Achu, I can't.
Yep, nope. And another run here for Cook up the middle. And
oh my goodness.
are you kidding me? His forward progress has to have stopped at some point there,
It
right?
really didn't.
I mean, he just carried a, 22-person dog pile for 12 yards?
Well, 11 of 10 of those dog piles were pushing him. But that he got pushed about 7 yards after he was initially stopped. And that's a first down for the Bills.
Yeah, now I would call a pass play, give him a chance to rest after that one.
Well, he's not back there now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you put Latavius Murray in back there.
He's back for the pass, and he
finds
Diggs wide open.
Yeah, and Stephon Gilmore on the tackle there. But
16-yarder.
Something like that.
Oh, I probably ought to get off the Houston-Tennessee game, huh?
Yeah, probably would help. Here we go. Take snap, hands off to Cook again here. Up the middle, goes about five, maybe 6 yards, depending on where they spot that ball. So, making good progress, honestly. I will say the Bills are doing a great job of just continuing to move this football down the field here. There's the screen you wanted up. And there we go. We get the run up the middle, and is that going to be a first down?
Looks like a first down.
Based on where he dropped the ball, I just don't know if it was there when the progress was stopped.
Looks like they're marking him as a first down. Yep, 1st and 10.
Yep, 1st and 10 Bills. So, again, nice sustained drives here for the Buffalo Bills.
1st and 10 inside the 10-yard line, so.
Oh, there's JP.
Hey, JP.
Hey, Ryan, good evening. You and your dad do a good job. We should do one together, the 4.
Do I count as 2 now?
Am I big enough that I count as 2? Because I don't think I'm that big.
All right, so first play is an incomplete pass. Allen basically just threw it into the ground. It looked like, he was avoiding the Micah Parsons.
Yep, Micah Parsons, he's playing up on that line this year, getting 12.5 sacks so far. Just a monster defensive end there. Hand off this time to not even sure who. Number 41 on the Bills just rolled back and rolled kind of over
Micah Parsons' right ankle.
Yeah, and he's limping.
Pulling himself out right now. You know that's hurting.
Yeah, because he does not. So here we go. Let's just get another view of what happened.
That was Bell pushed the Bill. 14 for Cowboys.
Yep. There we go. 3rd and 4 here, and there was a lot of motion right before the snap. I thought that something there might be
way out of
offsides.
bounds.
I think he knew he just had to throw it away there.
Yeah, he was looking for the flag.
But Yeah, I was just trying to throw that one away.
Well, he had to. I mean, he didn't really have anything to go for.
Yep, and he didn't have any way to keep the ball going either.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Lawrence. Yep, right up in Allen's grill.
Yep, takes him down and yeah. So now it's 1st and goal for the Bills, and they got 4 attempts to try and get 4 yards.
Well, 3 yards.
Is that only? Oh yeah, that's a 3-yard line.
Allen gets 2 of them.
Yep.
So 2nd and goal from the 1.
So, what number down does it have to be for us to see the Bills attempt a tush push here? You think it has to be 4th down before they would try the tush push? Or
I don't know. I'd go for it right here, actually. Oh, it looks like the knee, not the ankle for Micah Parsons.
Which is still really not good for a defensive lineman.
Oh, didn't go for the tush push and didn't get the touchdown.
Oh, the ball's out. It's a fumble.
Nope. Is it a fumble?
Yeah, the ball came out.
Nope, touchdown.
Yeah, it's a fumble, and then the Bills fell on it.
Touchdown, Bills.
Latavius Murray.
Let's see who ends up with it.
They're showing Latavius Murray is getting it. I think the ball did come loose because you could see kind of the whole dog pile scrambling trying to find it in the pile. So here we go. Let's see. Latavius Murray is the handoff here, and let's see. Okay, yeah, he had it in there.
He's over the line without the fumble.
Yeah, never mind. So
they might have kicked the ball away once he got down there on the goal line, but he was through.
Yep.
And the extra point is good, so it's a 7-0 Bills lead.
Yep.
By the way, we didn't do our pregame picks here.
Yeah, so he's cheering on his division rival Bills today.
I am. I'm cheering for the Bills. Not very often do I do that.
And I am rooting for the Dak attack mainly because it helps the Colts in their pursuit of a playoff spot.
I'm not doing it for any reason other than I think that the Bills have a better chance of winning this game than Dallas does because it's being played in Buffalo, and Dallas doesn't like not playing in warm weather or inside.
And the Bills weren't going to go and build a roof for them.
No, and if they had a roof, they wouldn't be shutting it.
Yeah, nope. They might even turn up the AC.
I love this commercial, by the way.
Yeah.
This llama commercial by Amazon is fantastic.
Yeah, did Megan direct that?
I don't know. I showed it to her the other day.
So, yeah. But, yeah, we're at commercial break, though, and,
You know, I pulled up the screen earlier on this, and now I can't find it.
the same screen?
Yep.
Great job. I'm just going to pull up the rosters for myself here. Mainly because I want to see who Bell is that potentially contributed to his teammates' knee thing.
Yeah, have you seen Parsons come back in yet?
I have not seen him, but when it comes to that defense, it kind of becomes a dog pile for the most part. Yeah. Everybody's going for the same goal, especially at least the front forward linemen.
Yeah, and then you mix all the names together, and it looks like that one lineman.
Alright, there we go. Official site of the Dallas Cowboys. Alright, let's figure out who Bell is first.
Number 14.
Marquise Bell. He's a safety. So, very different side of the ball from what Micah Parsons kind of contributes to. Well, not different side of the ball, but different side of the defense. You've got the lineman versus the safety kind of being as far away from the line.
Not necessarily, because he was up on a safety blitz. So.
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, your safety is the furthest back.
Right.
But obviously, in that situation, there is no
Right, there
playing
was
far
no-
back because there was only 3 yards to work with, other than the 10 in the end zone.
So that last drive was 12 plays for 75 yards. It ate up 6 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock and ended with a Latavius Murray 2-yard run.
Yep. And Latavius Murray once again proving that he is immortal. He will be there at the end when the NFL goes and disappears. He will still be rushing for touchdowns.
And as we said that, the Dallas Cowboys received the kickoff and went in and out of the end zone, so they'll start at their own 25 here. Dak Prescott coming up under center, but you won't see a whole lot today. He will be in the shotgun most of the day, but Pollard starts it off with a 4-yard run.
Yep. Goes up the middle, just trying to chug away at some of those yards early on. Just trying to make some kind of progress.
Okay, so here's my disclaimer. I do have Pollard in my fantasy lineup today, so I will be cheering on Pollard.
I got CD. I got CeedeeAmb, and I've got Dalton Kincaid on the Bills. They're kind of the two main focal points of my offense.
I don't think I have any Bills on my offense. All right, Dak is back for the pass. It's a long one.
That's a bomb.
That's a bomb, but
over the head
over
of
the
Brandon
head.
Cooks, former Texan there.
He was going for it.
Yeah, he was trying to go for the deep bomb. And honestly, Cooks did a good job of getting separation there from Rasul Douglas, but just couldn't get far enough to get underneath the pass.
That pass was about 60 to 65 yards in the air.
Yep. Hey, I mean, we're seeing probably, I think, the 2 strongest arms in the league. I think maybe in terms of an actual talent at the quarterback position, there might be better, but I don't know if there are 2 better arms. Aside from maybe Anthony Richardson.
Oh, Dak's going to run it for the first down.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he slides right underneath somebody. And number 70, Zach Martin starts a fight, and we got a fight on the sidelines.
So that all started because one of the Bills guys came after Dak, and Dak went into the slide, but Dak hadn't gone into the slide when Gap launched himself. Rap?
Yeah.
Oh. Rap.
Yeah,
launched himself.
Yeah, there's an R there.
Yep, there was.
Yep.
So they didn't call the penalty on Rap.
It was on Martin.
It was on Martin for retaliating, and
because he was going full speed. There wasn't much.
And he went over the top of him. He never. Oh no! Actually, I think he did throw that penalty on Rap.
Yeah, he threw the flag before Martin got up in his face. So
I hope they got the retaliation on Martin too.
It should be offsetting penalties.
It should
right?
be personal foul on the. Yep.
Both teams. Yeah. Yep. Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 22.
Penalties offset. Wow.
Who was number 22 on the defense? I will say it did look like Rapp was dropping a shoulder at Prescott there, but he manages to clear Prescott with as minimal contact as you could expect at that point. I mean, I think he did the best he could.
I do too. I think that was a fantasy call right there for Dallas, as usual.
Yep.
You will see I am not a fan of referees. I think the NFL referees are terrible this year. And I actually don't usually mind referees, but this year has been awful.
Drop back pass and finds
CeedeeAmb.
Yeah.
15-yard pass play.
Yeah, Ceedeelamb Lamb. That's his first name.
That's really his name?
Yes. Ceedeelamb.
Yeah, I'd go by CD too.
Yeah. Except for I would shorten it down. I wouldn't use 6 letters to spell CD.
To spell CD. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Back to Pollard on the ground.
Oh,
Pollard,
Okay, he did hold on to that. I thought he may have fumbled it there when he hit the ground.
Pollard picks up 6 yards on that run.
Yeah, I got a little,
Right up the middle.
got a little nervous seeing the ground game there. So here we go. Micah Hyde is out for the Bills defense.
All right. Back to Pollard.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got the first down.
Yeah, he gets there.
About an 8 or 9 yard run there.
And he got we got
and a flag.
Late flag down. I'm assuming it was late flag at least. The graphic on screen was pretty late.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not something against the Cowboys because they don't want that one coming back.
Holding on the Cowboys.
Holding on the offense. And there we go. That's going to take away the first down and going to set them back further here.
Take away my 9 yards.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Maybe we can get those yards going to CD this time.
I don't want them going to CD.
Well, I do. So, yep. Here we go. Let's see.
All right. What do we got here?
They're highlighting the safeties for some reason. I don't know if they know something we don't about what's about to happen here, but
I don't think they know what's going to happen.
yeah, no, they definitely didn't know.
Like
They were
Waddle.
Rico Dowdle.
Yeah. Russo came in, took him out 2 yards back deep in the backfield.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle. Yep. And you get staying down for a 2-yard loss here. 3rd and 14. That is a long way back.
You might play for the kick here. Go for the short pass.
We're gonna say what's Dallas's kicker's range? Where would they need to get it to?
About the 38.
Okay.
Sacked. He's not in.
And now it's gonna be a punt because there's no way you go for it on 4th and 25 here.
That was a sack by Floyd. Doesn't look like they're in field goal range now.
Definitely not. They went the wrong direction there.
Yeah, that would be about a 72-yard field goal.
Yeah. I think you'd need Justin Tucker for that, and even then, I don't know if that's a gimme. It certainly wouldn't be a gimme for him.
Ah, goodness no. It would be a record.
Yeah, but he kind of does that.
I know, he breaks his own records, but
yeah, and he doesn't want to break the record by too much. That way we got more fighting going on between Benford and Hendershot. What kind of name is that? What kind of name is Hendershot?
So that was a 43-yard punt to Buffalo's 13-yard line. Fair caught by Hardy, and that's where the Bills will take over on their own 13-yard line. Now I am going to try to get this to pull up for me.
Having fun?
No. I hate this I do hate this website. Wait a minute. Technical difficulties.
Yep. Give it to the kid from the iPad generation. So there we go.
Need to go to a propane leak.
All right, there we go.
All right, we are back. Josh Allen in the shotgun from the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. Little pitch play out to Johnson, number 26, for about a 4-yard gain. Buffalo will be 2nd and 6.
All right, there we go. 2nd and what did you say?
I said 6. It says 2nd and 3. Okay,
What?
it might be 4, but
What kind of rulers are they using? Are they using yardsticks as rulers again?
all right, back to pass.
And there's
Oh,
another
long one, deep one.
And Gabe Davis doesn't even get turned around in time. Not sure if he had much of a chance with the defender there.
That was Davis.
Yeah, it was Gabe Davis down there, and I think Deron Bland, the defender there. And oh, that was a late hit to Allen.
That was a late hit.
I mean, I know that, and this is kind of the thing I always talk about when it comes to these kinds of penalties, that I feel like there is very little defenders can do in some of those situations to avoid hitting them, especially.
Yes, but you don't extend your arms like that.
Yeah.
But he did do it low. But
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like,
oh, and it's going to be a 4 and out, it looks like.
yeah,
fourth and three. This game is getting chippy, though.
Yeah, and I say these players really starting to get after each other here. I also saw a potential face mask as well on the offensive line for Buffalo on that last play too. But as what's his name, Jason Kelsey said, I mean, there's if you really wanted to get nitpicky about it, you could probably find penalties on holding or
holding on
every play for both sides of the O and D line.
Hard to call a holding on the D line unless it's on a...
Well, but some sort of illegal contact,
yeah.
I guess, would be the correct term there. Oh, the defense almost got to the punter there, and I thought they were going to get a roughing the punter call, potentially. But ultimately, the punt got off okay, and Cavante Turpin gets fields the catch, and it will now be the Dak attack coming back out onto the field. And we barely even noticed that the Cowboys left the field.
Yeah.
I forgot to move the football.
Oh.
But it didn't really matter. I don't think the Bills realized they were on offense yet. Maybe I should have moved it so they could remember that they were on offense.
Maybe. So that was a 46-yard punt to the Dallas 34. Will L take over? No gain on the return.
Yep.
I don't know if he fair caught that or not. It looked like he tried to put his hand up.
I think he caught it and then he took one step out of bounds. So regardless, it's going to be...
Right, it was no gain.
Yeah, it's going to be at the spot of the catch regardless, pretty much. Let's talk about some of these other Sunday games, because I know we talked about a few of them as they were finishing up, but I didn't say there were some of these that I don't think you and I talked about much at all coming into this one, aside from who won and lost. So,
well, what one do you want to talk about? I know one I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, we'll save that one for the end. But let's start right at the top here with the Giants Saints, because that was a bit of a surprise for me. I thought the Giants were gonna kind of try and ride that wave of momentum that they had with the Italian there.
So actually, both teams came into this with riding a little bit of an upswing in their play recently, and it looks like New Orleans just capitalized on it. They Derek Carr ended up 218 yards, 3 touchdown passes. Can't fault that. 66 yards from Kamara on the rushing side, and 44 yards receiving. So he combined for 110 yards of their offense.
Yeah, and I can already see where the Giants lost this one. Why on earth was Tommy DeVito their leading rusher on the day? Like, where was Saquon? Like, I gotta see this. Saquon, 9 carries for 14 yards? Did Saquon, like, get shot or something? Like, why is he unable to run?
He's showing why he got that contract.
Yeah. A lot of the, because Eckler's been doing that too, showing why you shouldn't be paying the running backs. Although I will say, Jonathan Taylor's actually been doing pretty well for the Colts when he's been on the field. And, number 47 on the Bills had that. I thought he was going to pick that one off here. Watch the replay here. Brandon Cooks. Oh, a bit of...
You can actually touch the face mask.
Okay,
you just can't grab it.
Okay, you can touch it, just not grab it. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, he had his entire body on that ball, but never had any semblance of control. And ultimately dropped it.
Back to... Oh, my goodness.
These are some big hits, yeah.
That was on my Pollard.
Yup.
Oh.
And, Zach Martin's now down with an injury, potentially. Or he's down in embarrassment, but I hope it's an injury, because I'd hate to imagine that he's down crying over how this game is going already. Oh, yeah, he came down a little awkward there with a bill right on top of him here. No, watch number 99. Oh, no, he just came down all on his own. I think
he might have got kicked in that left knee.
Yeah.
Looked like.
Yeah, I saw a different player come down with a bill on top of him from the other camera angle. But, yeah. So, Tyrod Taylor came in for a couple of plays, it looks like, for the Giants. Didn't do much. But, yeah, just kind of looking through the Giants. I mean, they just had nothing overly impressive. Although, granted, this wide receiver room would probably explain why they aren't looking overly impressive.
I don't know. They kind of split it up pretty well. I mean, that's
because they don't really have anyone exceptional on that line.
They had 8 different receivers catch balls. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, that is pretty huge. By the way, did you notice that the Raiders actually, in their game where they got 9 touchdowns, had 8 different players score?
Yes.
I mean, how do you get 8 different players to score? I mean, one would imagine that you're throwing that many. Oh, and also amidst all that, Hunter Renfrow didn't catch a single pass. He's one of their wide receivers.
Yeah.
How does your team go and score that much with 8 different touchdown players, and you as a wide receiver on the team doesn't get a single pass completed?
I have no idea.
I mean, you were the one watching that game more than I was. Oh, Taysom Hill threw a pass. It was incompleted. We can see if there's any other stats to mention. Derek Carr's running stats.
Yeah, 3 rushes for -4 yards.
Yep.
That's about what I would expect from Derek Carr.
Running. Jimmy Graham continuing his legendary season here. 2 catches with a touchdown mixed in.
Yep.
But his season has been on fire in terms of his catch to touchdown ratio.
All right, so it looks like Zach's walking. That's a good sign. He's a little bit limping on that right side. But especially when you get a guy that size going down, it's going to be a pretty hard hit. Yeah,
so he's caught 4 passes this year for 3 touchdowns prior to this game against the Giants today.
All right, Dak Prescott's back in the shotgun. This is where I expect to see him, especially at 3rd and 10.
Yep, I'm excited to see potentially a couple of slant routes from CD and Cooks and
oh, pushed him right out of bounds, almost intercepted.
number 47 again. How many times is that guy gonna come close to getting interceptions, and ultimately it's gonna be a 4th down here?
Yeah.
Which doesn't make it too bad that he didn't get it. But yeah, just
No, I don't. I think that would have been out of bounds anyway, even if he had caught it. So.
Yep. But yeah, just highlighting Jimmy Graham catching 4 balls so far this year for 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
That is unheard of efficiency, right?
Yep. All right, Anger's back to punt it. He punts it away to the 14-yard line, it looks like.
And it's fair caught by the Bills.
Yep. And so that was a 52-yard punt. And it was fair caught at the 14, so
they'll take over at the 14.
Take over at the 14. Hardy was there to fair catch it.
So looking at the other active games right now, the ones that are going on, the Niners-Cardinals game is a lot closer than I thought it would be at this point.
Me too.
Mainly because the Cardinals are even on the board, which I wasn't sure would actually happen.
Mainly because I have Purdy in my lineup. He's my quarterback. He's the one I need points from.
And the Rams currently shutting out the Commanders over in their game, closing in on that 2-minute warning in the first half. Just taking a look to see, okay, Purdy's gotten a touchdown so far, thrown to Deebo Samuel.
That's good.
4 for 6 for 36 yards, not bad.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. And it's going to be a handoff for about 8 yards.
All right, so he goes down, and yeah, let's see what kind of play would you call up here on 2nd and 2. Would you go for a short pass here, or are you gonna keep going with the run?
Right on the run, right on the ground.
Ground and pound.
Yep. Seems to be what's working against Dallas's defense.
Yeah, well, if you think about the defense, if you think about the offense that the Dallas defense has to practice against, it's a very similar offense to what they're.
Oh, that's a generous spot. Oh, and he's calling for the first. Okay. I want you to see where this, not you out there, you sitting here. I want you to see where he was. He was standing right on that line.
Yep.
And there is no way that runner got anywhere near that line.
Are they going to show a replay of it?
Of course not, because it shows the referees in a bad light.
Yep. Although I will say, with how bad the referees have been this year, Mahomes picked the wrong time to complain about them.
Well, yes. Yeah, that was something.
I mean, even just in terms of recent Chiefs games, there were much more valid calls that went against them that you could have made a case against.
Yeah, I think they might want some anger management training for him.
And Andy Reid backed him up on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, might as well send him to the same class.
So that was a 2-yard pickup on the run.
Maybe enroll them for couples therapy. Mahomes and Reid.
Allen can do here. Back for the pass. Incomplete.
Oh, off the hand of... Oh, that's Dalton Kincaid. That's my tight end right there. I needed that catch.
It was right in his hands.
Yeah.
Pass was perfect. A little high.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted. You wanted high.
Yep. And just he tried to grab too hard on the ball rather than letting the ball kind of fall into your arms. But, I mean, in the moment, I mean, that's a very hard play to make, but that's why these guys are in the NFL. It's because they make
so 3rd and 8. We know what he did on the last 3rd and long. He threw the incomplete pass. What does he do here?
He's gonna.
Oh,
he throws it away.
Throw it away.
And I think that was a Bills coach who caught the ball there.
Yep. That may be the only catch they get.
Yeah.
So that was an incomplete pass, so it's going to be a 4 and out here. Oh, no, actually, they did get a first down. Well, they gave them a first down.
Yep.
That was a weak effort at a strong
Stiff arm.
Yeah.
Yep. Trying to go for that stiff arm there, and
Martin's back for the punt here. What?
It's just funny because
running
roughing
into the punter.
Yeah, roughing the punter right there, and that's gonna be a flag, and
that's gonna be it.
That's gonna be first down, right?
Yeah.
For the Bills? First down Bills?
Yep.
Alright, there we go. First down Bills, and we're coming to the end of this first quarter here too, and Martin, another Martin limping off the field today.
He has to limp off. That's in the script that way. When you get hit as a punter, you have to.
But I mean, RKO out of nowhere there. Does someone want to let him know that he hasn't been hired by the WWE? I mean, I know that this is scripted just like the WWE, but seriously, not the same organization.
I'm actually wondering that myself. I'm wondering if there is some coordination here. I think Vince McMahon might be running the NFL now.
If so, he would have had the that Broncos versus Bears game from a few weeks ago. I think it was like week 5 or something. He would have had that be a loser leaves town match. Tell me that isn't what the WWE would have done with that game, considering it's two teams that barely deserve to be in the league at that point.
Oh my goodness.
Kincaid, lay off the Butterfingers.
You just pushed that one away.
Yep. But, yeah. And there we go. That's going to be the end of the first quarter here. We got 3 more quarters of this.
Oh, we're going to get a play in here, it looks like. Maybe not. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Just before the quarter ends. And that one's a catch.
And it's going to be a first down
That's
and
gonna
more.
Be a first down.
And was that?
No.
Let's see, was that hit out of bounds? No.
Oh, goodness, no.
Okay.
He just threw him out of bounds by the helmet.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were going for the horse collar. He actually took him down.
Let's see the replay on how he did it. I couldn't really see the legs real well, and once again, they didn't really show.
Oh, he did. He did face mask him.
Yeah. Probably could call some kind of penalty, although I don't know if the penalty would be worse than what the Bills got on that run.
Oh, the face mask would have been 15 yards from the end of the run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a really good penalty then if they would have thrown it. We'll have to wait and see if they end up throwing it, because as I say, they didn't throw the flag before the commercial break, or at least they didn't say that they did.
They haven't
said anything on NFL.com yet.
Said anything on NFL.com yet, so I don't know what the end of that play was. But it should have been about a 16-yard pickup, it looked like.
Yeah, 16-yard pickup at least, and then you add in the
face mask if they called it, but I didn't see any flag indication.
Well, they also had a very narrow field of view. I mean, that field of view was not exactly the widest to see a yellow piece of cloth flying around. Yeah. Because, there weren't any zebras even in the picture there.
The pandas on Sunday.
Oh,
zebras on Saturday.
They're pandas?
Yeah, pandas today.
Okay.
You're welcome, Amy. Got a green screen down there.
Yep. But yeah, is that to try and set yourself up for some sort of pandering joke?
Maybe I'm pandering for a panda joke.
I thought you might be trying to set yourself up for one of those with that time about the refs being called pandas and not zebras.
Or the fact that they pander to the Dallas Cowboys most of the time.
Cowboys versus Chiefs. Who would they pander to there?
Oh, right now, the Cowboys.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, they're showing the incompletion again. This is the first incompletion. for Kincaid. The first Butterfingers moment there.
Oh, they're showing the grease on his gloves. Oh, he's got new gloves.
There we go.
So he can catch one on the sidelines.
Yep.
I'm glad they got him some new gloves. I still don't know what the results of that. Oh, 8-yard pass. Wait a minute. No.
There you go. Handoff up the side to Cook. Gets about 8 yards on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 2, I believe.
So they never updated that pass play.
You mean the run play, you mean?
No, the pass play from before.
Oh.
They updated the run that he just did.
Yeah.
But they never updated the pass play. What's his name?
The Kincaid?
Yeah.
The second incompletion there?
No. The one that he caught just before the end, and we thought that was going to be a face mask.
I thought that was a run play.
I don't think so.
I thought we said it was a 16-yard run.
Oh, but maybe.
I thought that's what we said. I'm not seeing anything
whatever
that
it is,
either.
it's not there either.
Yeah.
All right, so they're giving him about 6 inches on that one, so that'll be a yard pickup.
Yep.
That was Cook on that run for a yard.
So 1st and 1 here
From
for
the
third
Dallas
and 1.
26.
All right, if I'm 3rd and 1, do you look for a tight end over the middle, or do you go for the run play?
I'm going for the run play. That's what's been working.
Yeah, and there we go. They get the first down and
8
a
yards.
bit more there.
Oh, shoulder.
Good thing they've got enough of these guys.
Yeah.
Because they're going down.
26. Man, he looks like he dislocated a shoulder.
Well, at his age, he might have. Let's see, number 26. That is
Johnson.
Oh, Johnson. No, wait, no, sorry. I thought it was Murray originally when I saw him come up like that. But no, that's only a 26-year-old. Although, granted, 26 as a running back is.
He's actually an end.
He's listed as a running back.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right there.
And touchdown, Bills.
Yeah, James Cook on the touchdown. Hey, at least one Cook could score today.
Yep.
Too bad it wasn't Dalvin, right?
That was Allen pass deep right to Cook. 18 yards. Touchdown. I don't think Dallas is going to know what to do. They're usually up in the first half.
You don't think Dallas knows what to do? I think complaining to a ref sounds like a very good plan.
I think getting the Venmo out.
Yep. Honestly, just get out the cash. You might not have time to wait for transaction fees.
That was a nice catch.
Yeah, that was a nice catch.
Yep. Allen thinks so.
He's just happy that they got points on this drive. Because not every drive has been resulting in points today.
Does anyone have a Hollywood smile like Josh Allen? I mean, that smile, he's got all 36 teeth going at one time there.
Yep. Extra point was good there for that, or for the Bills. So, looking around the league, let's see what else we got for games going on. Cardinals continuing to make this game, the Niners game, closer than it should be. That game is now only a 1-point difference there between the Niners and the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals must have picked up a
Field goal, yep.
That's nearing the end of the first half. Oh no, they still got 3.5 minutes. San Francisco with the ball, so.
The Niners defense must have picked up a defensive touchdown at some point. Because they have 14 points listed, but I'm only seeing one touchdown to Deebo Samuel. They must have picked up a pick six or something. Kyler Murray's one interception, I guess. Must have been the pick six. James Conner, the running back there in Arizona, getting the touchdown there.
Either that or they got 2 sacks and a field goal.
You mean 2 safeties?
2 safeties and a field goal.
Imagine if every sack was a 2-point play. Imagine how much higher the NFL scores would be. And how much more dangerous some of these plays that Mahomes does dancing behind the line of scrimmage would be. Right?
Yep.
He dances a lot behind that line of scrimmage.
Buffalo Bills established in 1960.
So they existed for 9 years before you guys got your Super Bowl?
Yeah, before we won Super Bowl 3.
Yep.
Yep.
So, we're in the second quarter here. Getting ready to kick the ball back to the Dallas Cowboys. So far, this is starting to turn into less of a shootout than we initially anticipated, more of just a Bills beatdown.
Well, I don't know if I'd call 14 points a Bills beatdown. Oh my goodness. Dak didn't move.
More a beatdown in the sense that the Dallas offense hasn't been able to find much ground yet. More of a beatdown from the Bills defense, I would say, than really an offensive beatdown.
So that's an interesting one. Yeah. Looks like, what's his name there? Zach
Martin.
Got his left leg all taped up. Ice on it.
Yeah, he's not out there right now.
No, he's on the sidelines.
Yep.
That looks like a 1-yard run.
Oh, and 56 coming out holding his ribs potentially.
Oh, 56 in a blue uniform. Man, that brings back memories.
Good ones?
Well, for Giants fans, it would.
That's Leonard Floyd again, wearing number 56 there. Ooh, that was a big...
What was wrong with that? He didn't slide.
Can we throw the beach ball in and hit the refs with it? I saw the beach ball bouncing around the stands.
That's not a slide.
Oh, the helmet to helmet.
No, he didn't helmet to helmet. He never touched him with a helmet.
Really?
I don't think
Watch
so.
this one, 25.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing there.
Okay. I'll take that.
You can't get mad about every ref call.
No, I didn't see the helmet to helmet. I agree. That was definitely helmet to helmet.
But you're still going to be against the refs all day, probably.
No, I'm giving them that one.
Yep.
I'll give them due when they're due.
Just won't be often.
Well, it's not due often.
I know. Yep.
Dak, back in the...
Fakes handoff, short.
Nope, that's pass.
I said fakes the handoff.
Oh, fakes the... Oh, I thought you said takes the handoff.
Nope, fakes the handoff there.
You faked me out.
Yeah, fake
two-yard pickup on that pass play.
Yeah, Brandon Cooks, the receiver there. I will say, I'm glad he's a Texan now, because I can't imagine what C.J. Stroud could do with Brandon Cooks in that Texans offense as well. Because he was he was the leading Texans receiver up until this year.
All right, 2nd down and 8 from the 48-yard line.
And I say people
Bills showing blitz. Here they come.
Big hit there on
Dowdle. 3-yard pass to
Dowdle.
Dowdle.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't pronounce that name. He looks like a dawdle to me.
Yep, Dowdle.
Dowdle.
Don't doubt Dowdle. So, their record at home, a lot better than their record on the road this year.
7-0 at home and 3-3 on the road.
So, all 3 losses coming on the road.
What do people think the wins are going to be?
Well, let's see what the percentage is looking like right now.
They're
It's
good.
57-43 currently for the Cowboys.
All right. Ceedeelamb just picked up a nice pickup on the 16-yard pass.
Yep. There we go. Getting some good yardage there for CD.
How does Ceedeelamb get this open?
He's fast.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody around him.
They see 88 and think it's a tight end and think they don't need to cover him as much as they do because he's a tight end, even though he's a wide receiver.
Fake the pass and go for the run.
Yeah, Dowdle gets about, what is that, 5?
Yeah, looks like about a 5-yard pickup.
I was looking at looking for the yardage amount, trying to find it. Yeah, 5-yard run.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 here. Let's see.
Dowdle's out.
I'd call up the play for CD here. And I'm totally not just saying that because I want to see more CD fantasy points coming in.
I'll call up the
Pollard run.
Pollard run then.
Totally not for any fantasy reason either.
No.
Oh, and there you go.
Pollard
up the middle. That looks like what?
7
6,
yard?
7? Something like that.
7-yard run gets the first down. I should get extra points for first downs.
Yep.
I need them.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'm hurting this week.
Yeah, I haven't even looked to see where I'm at this week in my fantasy lineup.
All right, so just getting ready to get into the red zone here. Pollard back on the run. Oh, almost makes it just short of the line to gain.
It's going to be 2nd and 1
Second
here.
and 1.
So, yeah, if I'm the Buffalo defense, I think I'm definitely protecting against the run right now because the run's been what they've been most effective with so far. You certainly don't want to see them in this end zone here if you can avoid it. Force them to kick the field goal.
What do you do here?
If you're
keep it on the ground?
Yeah, if you're the Cowboys.
Oh, they smelled that out.
Yeah, Taylor Rapp on the tackle there.
3 yards deep in the backfield.
So that's gonna make it what? 3rd and what? 3 or 4?
Another step, Rapp would have had that handoff.
Yep. And then the refs probably would have called him for offsides.
Yeah. Well, if he got another step, he would have been offsides. But all right, so Dak back in the shotgun. He's got Dowdle back in the backfield as a pass outlet. Oh, Dak gets his pass knocked down. 4th and 4. What do? You get points on the board here? I think you do.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You clinch the points where you can. Yeah, you don't stress about it. You just grab the points where they're available.
Interestingly enough, Dallas still hasn't made it into the red zone yet.
They aren't technically in the red zone right now?
No, that's why I said they were like inches outside the 20. Oh, no, I guess they are. I thought they were inside the outside the 20.
You know, they're lined up right around the 15 right now.
Oh, that was that
9-yard run.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's going to be 3 points for Dallas on the made field goal there. That's going to be something on the board.
Of course, you know how many offensive plays the Jets had in Miami territory that day?
Is it higher or lower than Zach Wilson's jersey number?
Neither.
It's exactly his jersey number?
It's exactly his jersey number.
Number 2?
Okay, it's lower. I couldn't remember his jersey number.
You thought he was wearing number 1?
No, I thought he was just a 0.
Oh.
I mean, sorry. Yeah. No plays inside there. Not in the red zone.
Just on their half of the
plays
field.
on their half of the field. No offensive plays. 0. All game.
Sauce Gardner didn't get an interception on that half the field?
No offensive plays.
Yeah, but if he got the interception, that would have led to an offensive play.
Yeah, nothing on that side of the field, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch the game, but
I don't think you wanted to.
no, that Hallmark movie was much better. I love you, honey.
But yeah. So yeah, we're still seeing just some Dick's Sporting Goods commercials.
Pretty sneakers.
But yeah, so how are you guys feeling about the game so far? Let us know how your favorite team did in Sunday so far, or if they're playing in the Sunday night game, or potentially even on Monday. I know one of my buddies at work, working the registers, he's a big Eagles fan. You know, I usually talk about the Eagles game Sunday or Monday after the game, although this week they play Monday night, so I'll have to wait until Tuesday to bug him about how the Eagles did.
Yep, Monday's going to be a good game.
Eagles Seahawks?
Yep.
Battle of the Birds?
Battle of the Birds.
You think that one's actually going to be good?
I do. I actually
how good do you think that game's going to be?
I think that's going to be a pretty good game.
Worth you staying up to commentate it with me?
No.
Didn't think so.
No.
Oh wait, no, that's a replay of the roughing the puncher. I thought that was the kickoff or something, although that would be the wrong team kicking off. As the Cowboys get ready to kick it back to Buffalo here.
Did we even see the field goal?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll take your word for it. I must have been napping.
Yeah, it was just a really short. It was just a really short kick.
All right, this one's going to be fielded.
They're actually going to return it.
Wow. Going to return a kickoff.
And Ty
to
Johnson.
The 24-yard line. They've been better off just to fair catch it.
Yep. Oh, next Sunday, Cowboys, Dolphins.
That is America's game of the week right there. Well, it's either that or the Cardinals Bears. I'm not sure which.
Battle for the number one overall seed, or number one overall number one overall draft pick. Which one's more important at this point? And there goes Cook up the middle, but then ended up going offside there. And did the ball get punched out from him?
I don't know, but it's recovered. It did take a weird. He took a weird.
Yeah, that's
route.
why I was like, did he get the ball punched out? Let's watch
see
this
from this side. No. He just decided to change routes.
Just decided to flop like a fish.
That was a nice pickup, though.
Yeah, he got a good pickup before deciding to become a fish. Just usually a field isn't exactly the best place for a fish. Need help again? The fact that I don't even use the iPad, and I know how to get to that point on the NFL app.
All right, Josh Allen under center from the 40-yard line, their own 40.
Wait, he's in the back. He's in shotgun.
Oh,
there.
he's in shotgun. Sorry.
Yeah. And gets the pass to Diggs, and Diggs. Oh.
No, he's down.
Yeah, it was definitely down.
Line judge calls him down. First down, Bills.
But yeah, it looked like he was trying to play a basketball game there where he was trying to juke out the defenders.
Yeah.
Break some ankles.
Drop some shorts.
Is that really a thing that they do in basketball?
The phrase is he has his shorts around his ankles.
Oh. I thought that might just be some weird college rules that you play with on campus.
No, that's JP's rules. Remember?
Yep.
What he was going to do with us at halftime?
Yep. I'd rather not think about that.
I know. I had nightmares about it all night last night.
Say, speaking of halftime, though, I got some Jets trivia keyed up for you since you're a Jets fan. You said you wanted to talk yesterday when we were talking. You said you wanted to talk about something that you actually cared about. Figured I'd key up some Jets stuff for you.
Jets history?
Yep.
All right. Oh, deep drop for a pass. Oh!
That should be a flag. Yeah, there's a flag coming in. There's another
Two
flag
of 'em.
flying in. I'm
Is
assuming
that
they're...
Jerome Curse? No, he's can't be.
What number? Number 1?
Yeah.
J. Ron Kearse.
Okay.
Very similar.
You know, Jerome Curse was a monster in the backfield.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say, defensive players can be a monster in the backfield. I mean, have you seen Micah Parsons against the Giants this year? He might as well pay rent to the Giants.
Yeah.
With how much time he spent in their backfield. Yeah, J. Ron Kearse, I think is how you pronounce that at least. Yeah, there's that. Is that like an animated ball, or
I
are
don't
they
know.
actually throwing a beach ball around and haven't somehow lost it yet? I would have assumed the security would have swooped that thing up already at this point, with how many times it's been shown on the cameras.
So that was a 4-yard run by Cook up to the Dallas 43. So we have crossed into Dallas territory here with that penalty on Kearse.
Yeah, Kearse. We'll go with Kearse.
Okay.
So here we go. Drops back, looking for the pass, and he's gonna just take it and run. He's going for it. He gets the first down and a little bit more and goes down.
That might have been the best run of the day for the Bills.
Looks like what, an 8-9 yard gain, something like that.
He lost his game plan. Someone tore his game plan off.
Let's say
Right here.
Yep.
Tore it right off his arm.
Now here's the question: How what do you want to bet that was part of the plan? If you end up giving up that first down, try and get the game plan. Did teams ever try and get the game plan?
I don't
from
know.
The
That was
like
the first thing he was looking for when he got up off that field. He wanted his playbook back.
If you're the Cowboys, do you actually give that back? And I'm assuming there's an NFL rule saying that you can't keep the
opposing team's playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's the playbook back.
Are you gonna say now? Are you allowed to take a quick photograph while your players are fighting over who has the game plan or not to try and get a photo of it to work off of?
That would be interesting if any of the players have cameras inside their helmets.
Yep.
To take pictures of the quarterback's arm.
Well, or I think this was at one of the Commanders games earlier this year.
Oh, delayed run.
Yeah, delayed run there up the middle. I thought Allen was still scrambling around with it in the backfield like he likes to do.
I know. I didn't know where it was. It was a 4-yard run. Oh, it was. Oh no, that was just him getting his playbook back.
Yeah.
All right, we are to the 2-minute warning of the second quarter here, and this has been a pretty good game.
Yeah. But yeah, when it comes to the thing I was telling you about, though, at one of the Commanders games, there was a guy standing behind the opposing team's coaching staff with a Commander's phone case taking photos. But apparently, it was an employee. It was a NFLGame employee who was taking photos for the NFL, not actually a representative of the Washington Commanders. He just was a former Commanders player.
And he's now retired and
works for the NFL.
Retired on a tropical island somewhere because the opposing team gave him the...
But, yeah, because everybody was talking about, like, oh, is he trying to take photos of the opposing team's playbook? But supposedly, again, he was just taking photos for NFL.com and just happened to have a Commander's phone case on there, which made it look glaringly bad. I don't remember which game that was. If anyone in chat happens to remember what game that was, like which Commander's game that was, would love to know. But
yeah, because I'd love to go back and look at that.
Let me see if I can find out in the
Google
Google box. Yep.
Yep. By the way, Google does not pay me for saying Google Box. All right, I need some sugar.
Oh, Commanders are set to fire Ron Rivera at the end of the season. Why don't you just fire him now if you're going to announce that you're going to part ways?
Yeah.
I mean, right?
I'm telling you, here we go, NFL.
Yeah.
Be the WWE. Gronkowski.
Yeah, so here's the photo. And it was during the Commanders-Bears game. So yeah, you can see the Commanders phone case. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly save this image to put it up on screen for you guys too. And we got a play, and is that a touchdown? Nope, 1st and goal. They're calling it down at like the 1 yard line here. Because yeah, if there was a team you wanted to steal a playbook of, the Bears is the team you'd want to steal it of.
That was a nice run. Right up the middle.
Yep. Too bad we missed most of it.
So, 9-yard run.
So yeah, here's the photo up on screen. Just gonna put it up in the middle here for a minute while we talk about it. But yeah, say that definitely looks
Who's
like
down. Who's down?
Player down. It looks like it's a Cowboy with how many Cowboys
there are. It is a Cowboy. Number 2?
Number 2.
No.
Oh no, number 33, Clark.
Oh, holy Hannah!
Yep, he just had you got Kears to the midsection and a Bill over the top.
And that Bill was, yeah, he was a hefty man.
Yeah, it was one of the Bills linemen. That's Damone Clark.
What's he weigh in at?
Damone Clark, he's the guy who got hurt.
Oh.
But he's 240.
No, I meant the guy that landed on him.
What number was it? 73, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's see. 73, Deion Doxson's 320.
320, which means he's probably about 350.
Yeah, so I mean, factor in about 100 pounds over a guy, which is certainly not light when you're diving at the NFL level.
Not to mention he was coming in at about 45-degree angle, 4 feet off the ground. So.
Yep. But yeah, so when it comes to this, to the photo though, yeah, you can see how that would look like a guy trying to sneak photos of the Bears play sheet.
Yes. All right, so here we go. It's 1st and goal from the 1. Allen back, hands off, gets nowhere. No gain for Ladarius Murray.
Latavius Murray.
Latavius.
Too many names?
Too many names. And they don't give me first names, so.
Yep. So they managed to keep him out of the end zone on 2 straight plays now. Are we going to see a potential 3rd name here? But yeah, so, yeah, Bears wouldn't be the playbook I'd be trying to scout, though.
Oh.
This was when the Bears were still winless.
Doesn't mean the playbook isn't good.
Yeah, sure. And it doesn't mean that the Jets are eliminated from playoff contention yet. Just things that are extremely improbable. I don't know, but let's say.
All right, second and goal. Here comes the tush push, and it's a touchdown. Bills.
Yeah, touchdown Buffalo.
Josh Allen goes in from the 1-yard line, 1-yard run, and a touchdown, 20-3 over Dallas. 1 minute and 36 seconds to go in the half. Extra point still to come.
Yep. So there we go.
I don't even think anyone got up to his tush to push. I think he got in there all on his own.
All right.
And the kick is up, and it is good. 21-3. 21-3. The 7-6 Bills over the Dallas 10-3. Are they 10-3?
Yeah, they're 10-3, tied for the best record in the NFC right now. Oh, Cowboys used up 2 timeouts at some point in there.
Yep, they did.
I didn't even notice. There we go. Oh, probably injury timeouts after the 2-minute warning. That's probably what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Because after the 2-minute warning, any injury timeout counts against your timeouts remaining.
Yep.
So that's probably what happened and why we didn't think of it as them calling a timeout. Let me see if they have updated playoff standings, even though I think this game probably affects the Jets significantly as well when it comes to that playoff picture.
Did you ever figure out the 56 in blue?
Who 56 in blue was?
Yeah.
Yeah? That is
for the Giants?
Oh, for the Giants?
Yeah.
No.
I said I saw that 56 in blue, and I'm like, oh, that brought back memories.
Nope. Who's
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, Lawrence Taylor. Okay, yeah.
LT.
Not the only LT in the league that wore blue.
No, but he is. I mean, he's just
a monster.
He in his time.
Yeah, I've seen some highlights.
The best player, best defensive player, I think, probably that ever existed.
And say, isn't he like one of only 2 defensive players to ever be awarded NFL MVP?
Yes.
Any idea who the other one was? Off the top of your head? Because it would probably be from around that same era, I would assume.
From that same era.
Oh, and Cowboys have officially clinched a playoff spot. Not sure off of what happened that clinched it.
Sure, something happened in the earlier games.
Yeah, it must have been like the Commander. No, the Commanders haven't lost yet. The Giants losing to the Saints, I guess, would be what clinched it for them.
Could be. They were 5-9, so they would have still.
They were 4, or they were.
Oh yeah, they were
5
and
and 8
at the time. So yeah, they definitely would have still been.
Yeah. Also, the Jets are officially eliminated from playoff contention along with the Titans on the AFC side of things. So.
And the Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots have been eliminated. You just had to get that jab in there, didn't you? Since it's been so long. So there's only 13 teams left on the AFC side that can make the playoffs at this point.
All right, the kickoff is up, and it is out of the end zone, so it will be out at the 25 for Dallas to take over with 1:36 on the clock in the first half. So what do you think Dak's got up his sleeve? Oh, he doesn't have sleeves. What do you think Dak's going to do here for 1:36 to get this down the field?
Air ball.
Haven't done much of that today.
No, but when they have, it's been when they needed yards desperately.
Oh, they're playing prevent defense.
Oh, and they did go for the run with Pollard.
Yeah, Pollard comes out. It's about an 8-yard run.
Okay, Alan Page was the other one.
Oh, yeah,
was the
yeah,
other
yeah,
defensive
yeah.
player to win league MVP.
Yeah, that was a few years before.
Yep. So, as I say, I don't think we really realistically have any defensive players this year who could get it. I think the best chance for it not to be a quarterback would be McCaffrey or
Dak
maybe
back to
Tyreek.
pass. That's going to be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, let's say I think Lamb was calling for a holding penalty there on number 7.
Lamb's always calling for a penalty, though.
Yep. Let's see, number 7. That is on Taron Johnson would be the corner back there.
All right, 3rd down. No, 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Yep. Here we go. Drop back, looking for the pass. And he's going to not air it out as much as I thought he was going to. He finds Rico Dowdle there over the middle for what, a 4-yard gain?
Yep, 4-yard gain.
So here we go.
And right on the ball again. Dak's running a pretty good 2-minute offense. Oh, pass incomplete to Ferguson.
That was almost a scoop, that was almost a scoop and score there. I don't think that Bill was going to get caught there if he had been able to actually get that ball. It hit the ground, yeah. I thought it bounced off of Ferguson himself.
Oh, I
there.
see what you're saying. I see what
yeah,
you're saying.
if the other Bill that was running
the right, yeah.
yeah.
I didn't even see him.
Yeah.
I stopped looking at that point.
Yeah.
Fourth and 6, so Dallas is going to have to punt with 34 seconds to go on the clock. They're going to be giving this ball back to Buffalo with a little bit of time.
Do you fake the punt?
No, you get this as deep as you possibly can.
Because I know.
Oh! Did he call for a fair catch?
I don't know, but regardless, he got run into.
They said Hardy calls for a fair catch, and they ran right into him and never threw a penalty flag.
Well, it was his own player that ran into him, I think. I think that was Bill on Bill contact.
I want to see that again. There was a Bill there, but there was also a Dallas guy there.
Yeah, but if the Dallas player pushed a Bill into him,
absolutely,
that's a clean play.
Yes.
Which is
I
stupid,
agree.
To an extent, in my opinion. That you can push another guy in, you can basically rough the receiver with one of his own guys, but you can't.
But they didn't give him the fair catch.
No, they didn't. Wow. Well, they're just gonna knee this ball away and go to halftime.
I want to hear the explanation on this, though.
Yeah, me too. And I don't think we're gonna get one.
No, because we're gonna go into halftime. 21 Bills, 3 Dallas. Nothing does my heart better than watching Dak Prescott go off the field down by 17 points, 18 points.
Yep. So we're going to be going to halftime. It'll be Cowboys will receive at the end of the half. And I think that means it's time for some Jets trivia.
Jets trivia. Can I get a drink first?
Yep, go right ahead.
All I got's water.
I think you need something a little stronger than that after the Jets game today.
I think your thing is not working. It says you're on low battery.
Oh. Oh, it's working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just trying to delay trivia.
Fair enough. All right, here we go.
What do you think about that Stephon Diggs?
Who hasn't done anything? It's been all Cook, Murray, and T.Y. Johnson or Ty Johnson. So here we go. I've got the passing leader, rushing leader, and receiving leader in the Jets franchise, and we're gonna see if you can name how many of them you can name.
Ooh. Passing leader for the Jets.
Yeah, and this is in terms of yards gained as a Jet. So, like, for example, Rodgers and all his yards in Green Bay don't count.
Oh.
So these are yards earned as a Jet. Figure that might help you out a little bit.
Assuming it's not Zach Wilson.
No. I gave you the hint. Not. Yeah. all the players on this list,
Yeah,
I think they're the most recent that any of them played was 05.
All right.
I gave him that hint before we started the stream up. I do have some hints available if you need them, but
Broadway Joe?
Joe Namath for the passing leader. Yep.
Okay.
There we go. So which one you want to go for next? Rushing or receiving leader?
Let's just go right down the line.
All right, rushing leader.
Rushing leader. That be?
It was a running back, by the way, not like a fullback or anything, or a wide receiver doing end arounds.
I got nothing.
This running back got 10,302 yards as a Jet.
Wow, that's a lot of yards.
Yeah, a lot of rushing yards.
O.J. Simpson didn't play for us, did he?
Nope.
No, that was another New York team.
Yeah, that was the wrong New York team there. Showing a McCaffrey touchdown there. Bringing the Niners up while we're at halftime. I think you'll, as I say, it's going to be one of those where you'll get the answer as soon as I tell you who it is. For sure. No, it's not Brees Hall yet. He might get there.
He might.
If you can find a way to keep him.
Yeah. I don't think I can name many Jets running backs back then.
I can give you initials if that would help you out.
Try it.
CM. First initial C, last initial M. Curtis Martin.
Okay.
Yeah, Curtis Martin, the leading rusher in the Jets franchise.
So that was late 90s, early 2000s?
I think so. I think he was the guy who retired in like 05.
Yeah, because I remember seeing him play.
Yeah, so yeah, that's your Jets rushing leader.
That's the only NFL game I've ever been to. Was a Dolphins Jets game in Miami.
All right. So yeah, I will say this receiving one's a little bit mean because the guy played a position that I've not heard of. I had to look it up to see what the position was listed as because the position was listed as FL, the football position.
FL.
And yeah, I had to Google this one too. So I'll give you the Google search result. So it's a flanker back.
Oh, flanker, yeah.
So that's the position.
So that tells me the time frame of this.
Yeah, so that's the position that the guy played that got this one, and it was 11,732 receiving yards. Is the record for receiving yards as a Jet.
Okay. So.
And I do have a third bonus.
You do remember I'm a defensive guy,
yeah.
right? Okay.
I have
making sure you remember that.
Yep. I have a defensive one up for after this. I wanted to get through the offensive leaders first.
I think Klecko ever caught passes.
He was second on the list. He was second or third.
He's an offensive tackle.
Pretty sure I saw his name up there on the list for receiving yards. Maybe they just sorted them alphabetically when I first pulled up the page, but I know I saw his name.
Okay.
Granted, though, when it comes to the Jets receivers, I wouldn't be shocked if an offensive tackle were the leading receiver.
No, because that was before the Refrigerator Perry era, so it wasn't even done where you had a offensive tackle be eligible.
Okay.
That wasn't done till '86.
Yeah.
Got to be someone from the from the Joe Namath era.
Let me pull up his draft class to potentially help you out here, or what year he came into the
Probably
league.
wasn't a draft class.
Yeah, but when he came into the league, so.
Hey, did we get any extra people in for the halftime?
There's like no one typing in chat here. We're still sitting at about 3 people, so thank you for all 3 people that are hanging out in chat watching us trying to do some Jets trivia. Oh, okay, apparently this guy passed away last year in January.
God rest his soul.
Yep, passed away at 86 years old.
86 years old, so he was probably retired before I even knew what a football looked like.
Okay, and he was part of the he was picked in round 9 of the NFL draft in 57. 1957 draft class.
Nope, no idea.
Okay, the high school is really confusing. Just kind of looking at the list of personal stats and stuff. He went to Colorado High School in Colorado City, Texas. But yeah, no, it was Don Maynard.
Oh, okay. I at least know the name.
Yeah, Don Maynard is the receiving leader there. So that was the 3 offensive stats.
All right, you got to tell me what you found on Klecko. Klecko was one of my favorite players of all time.
All right, well, let's see.
And then you can give me the defensive one that you pulled up.
Well, so you can start thinking about it. It's the sack leader.
Oh, Mark Gastineau.
Oh, yep. Yep, Mark Gastineau.
That was an easy one.
Yep. Well, you are a defensive guy, so.
And Mark Gastineau was my guy. He is the reason that, well, him and Joe Klecko are the reason that I'm a Jets fan living in Maine. God knows it's not the last 20 years of football.
The last 20 years of dominance. Defensive players over the years. All right, here we go. Receiving. And then if I sort. Okay, so sorting by yards, he doesn't come up. Let's see. I could have sworn I saw Klecko's name come up. Maybe it was rushing yards? Trying to think of which page, because I went through a few different pages here.
Trying to come up with the most eclectic trivia questions you could.
Yep. Yeah, no idea which page it was for Klecko. Maybe it was this kicking page that I looked at and then realized you probably weren't going to guess kickers.
Oh, John Hall, I would have gotten that one.
Yep.
Nick Falk.
All right.
Oh, he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Maybe you would have gotten them. But, oh. That's an ad there.
Zerline.
Yep. I say, isn't he the current kicker for you guys?
I think he is again. And we got him. I don't think we had him to start. I think he was in Seattle to start.
Yep. I say, your winningest coach there. Oh, Eubanks. Webb Eubanks. All right. The winningest coach isn't even a winning record. What's that say about your franchise?
Yeah. 426 and 545. Is that what he won 426 games?
That there is his record.
Oh,
I don't know what you were reading.
I was up here. Win-loss ties.
that's the Jets' overall franchise record.
Oh, okay.
That's the Jets' overall franchise record there. How did you guys get 12 playoff wins? How did you guys get 12 playoff wins with only one Super Bowl appearance? Even, I mean, it's not like you even went to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row.
It's not even like we went to the Super Bowl twice.
Oh no, I was trying to make a dig at the Bills.
Oh, okay.
They went to four Super Bowls in a row and lost all 4. But yeah, so that was the defensive one that I had. So apparently I should have pulled up some more defensive trivia, but looks like we're getting to the end of this.
So what do we have for scores in the other 4 o'clock games?
All right. Well, let me pull.
Most interested in that San Fran game.
Yeah, me too. Starting to turn into a track meet. 28-3. Or sorry, 28-13.
The last one I saw, actually.
Yeah, when we saw the 2 McCaffrey touchdowns.
Now my position's a little bit closer for
chance to win.
I'm at 38% now. I was at like 27 when I started the day.
Yeah, Commanders still shut out against the Rams, 20-0. And yeah, looking at the overall total yardage though in our game, I mean the Cowboys haven't hit 100 yards. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Bills have gone for 210. I mean, the Bills' defense has just been absolutely locking down this. Cowboys offense.
Speaking of Jet stats, I don't know what they ended up at, but the last time I looked, in the 4th quarter, I think they had a grand total of 4 yards total offense.
Well, good news. You broke the 100 mark.
Wow.
Average of 1.1 yards per play.
They got 11 first downs. How'd they do that? All right, kickoff's up. It is into the end zone, and he's going to take it out of the end zone.
Von Turpin, and ooh, wow, he got hit.
So he brings it out to about the 19.
Would have been way better to just take that one. I don't know why he felt the need to try and return that one.
Well, the chance for a kickoff returner, what's the only thing that he can do that's really super?
Catch touchdown passes against the Jets.
Return a kickoff for a touchdown.
I think I remember calling him going for 2 touchdowns against the Jets on offense when we called that game earlier this year. See, plugging a game we actually called together earlier this year.
Didn't need to plug that.
Oh, are you saying I should plug the next Jets game that we're going to call? The Aaron Rodgers return next week?
Oh, yeah. All right, so that was an 8-yard pass from Dallas. It looks like a 2nd and 2.
Oh, they play at noon or 1 p.m. on Sunday. I won't be home for that one if he does come back against the Commanders.
Pollard going for the first down. He looks like he's going to be just short. Well, I don't know. Now he...
Remember which jersey he's wearing.
I know.
It'll be a first down. No, they're going to call it 3rd and 1. Okay, they call it correctly. All right. Good on them. I thought they were going to call that one wrong there. And Trevor Siemian came in for the Jets, just kind of looking down through seeing what all happened.
All right. Oh, got a fullback in there. Lumpke. Running it right up the middle for 3 yards.
Lumpke?
Lumpke. I think that's his name.
Oh, and the Commanders actually scored a touchdown. There we go. The Commanders got on the board in their game.
Yep.
But, yeah, look at the first half possessions for the Cowboys. Punt, 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 field goal, punt.
Dak back to pass.
And he he finds a short pass there over the middle to Ferguson. Well,
7-yard pickup for Ferguson.
looked like a short pass.
It was a short pass. It was about a 5-yard pass. But
Yeah. But then when you add the fact that he was back about 12 yards from the line of scrimmage, it makes it look a lot longer in retrospect.
Dak got dumped.
Or did Dak dump himself hoping for a penalty flag?
No, he actually did get dumped.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I can see him trying to play the falling card there. Especially considering the way they've been officiating the game so far, where it's been a lot of penalties for weird contact.
Pollard picks up about a yard, maybe 2.
Coming up 1 yard shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, 3rd down and 1. Oh, Dak's going to talk to them.
So, if you're the Cowboys with the locked up playoff spot, do you start benching your starters?
Not in this game.
No, but in the games coming forward in the next couple of weeks.
Probably. Well, not benching them, but not playing them often. Oh! Dak got sacked.
Yeah, deep
Gang
sack
sack.
there, too. I mean, what's it going to be, 4th and like 20?
That was a 10-yard sack on the 29-yard line.
And let's see, CeedeeLamb was pretty well open, too. I mean, not that he had a ton of time to get a throw off, but he had time.
He did have time. He had his 2.7 seconds.
Yep. I know snap to throw ratio is something we talk about a lot.
We do.
Especially with that guy in New York. Sorry, New Jersey. And it's a punt.
Punts away. That was a nice punt. 61 yards to the Buffalo 10. Return of about 20 yards. I think he made it out to the 30 anyway.
Yeah, and this is where the Josh Allen-led offense is going to come back out here and try and put this game away.
I think it's the first time Hardy's actually seen a punt that he could return today.
So if the Bills end up going up 28-3, should they be scared? Considering what 28-3 has meant around the league?
No, because it'll be in the 4th quarter. So.
Or should they not be scared because Dak isn't Tom? Even though they got the same number of letters in the first name.
Like I said, I'm not a Dak fan, but he's shown me something this year that I hadn't seen in past years. So I do actually give him credit.
Yep. There we go. Oh, we got 4 people hanging out in the stream. Thank you guys for everybody that's hanging out. Of course, let us know how your favorite team's been doing. And if your favorite team is playing right now, let us know so we can kind of make sure we're giving you
we'll chat
more consistent updates and actually look into it. Like, for example, talking about the fact that McCaffrey has 2 receiving touchdowns. I thought one of those was a rushing TD.
Nope, I saw 2 receiving TDs.
Well, you didn't say you were probably paying more attention to the fact that it was a receiving TD because of Purdy.
Yep.
You need him to be pretty good.
I do need him to be pretty good. Right now, he's on track to have 27 points as a quarterback. I need him to be in the 32, 33 range, though.
I still want to see Sam Darnold versus Geno Smith as a playoff game. That'd be funny. Seeing those 2 quarterbacks play a playoff game.
Why would that be?
I don't know. Something about where their careers began and where they've come to the point where they're competing for a playoff spot.
And where they couldn't compete at all.
Yep. The team that couldn't find any success with them at all. Who's now getting ready to move on from another quarterback.
I always thought Darnold had some talent. I did not think Geno had talent.
Which, ironically, right now, Geno's the one that I would say is playing better of the 2 of them.
Yeah.
Although, granted, Darnold's not getting a chance to play too much. Because Purdy's the starter there, and he hasn't gotten injured yet. I say yeah, because he's a quarterback on the Niners, and that seems to be a foregone conclusion.
All right, so
Cook with a run around.
Yeah, that was about a
100-yard run.
100-yard run
with
and
a gain of.
he made 7 yards forward on it.
Yep. And say, especially if you count the pre-snap steps. Because he made a, he took a few steps in the pre-snap as well there. So here we go, 2nd and 3 here for the Bills. Handoff.
Cook takes it again.
Yep.
For 2 of those 3. So
yeah.
It'll be a 3rd down and 1.
Safe to say this is a handoff to Latavius Murray here up the middle this time. Give Cook a chance to rest.
They're obviously bringing Cook out. I don't know.
I think Latavius Murray's kind of been their power back from
Yes.
the games I've watched. Oh, no, they're going to do it.
Allen?
Yeah, push it.
Allen's shown that he can make these first downs.
Yeah, I just, from watching their games earlier this year, I just assumed that Latavius is kind of their power back player there. But it'll be first down for the Bills.
They only gave him a yard on that. They put it right at the first down line.
That should have been a 2-yard gain.
Easily.
You might have been able to make a case for a 3-yard gain, but that would have been a little bit tougher to qualify. But 2-yard at least. So let's look. Looking for Kincaid here on the pass.
Oh, nice fake pass.
No, passes it to Johnson.
Back to Johnson, who he faked it to.
Yep, I was hoping for a pass to Kincaid there, but
looked like about a 6-yard gain, maybe 5.
Yep.
Yep, 5. 5.5.
This is going to be a fun game later tonight that I'm going to be calling. Baltimore versus Jacksonville.
That'll be a fun game to watch from bed.
Yep. Takes snap, hands it to Cook, goes up the middle.
Comes up a yard short. Sounds familiar?
Yep.
3rd down and 1 again.
You kind of starting to think that maybe they should have gone and put him in one of those medieval torture devices to help make him a little bit taller during halftime.
Oh, my.
Oh, what happened? I see somebody.
More chippiness.
Oh, yeah, there's somebody. Guys at each other's throats here in a dog pile. It's like, I think there might be more refs now on the field than there are players. Trying to figure out which 2 people to separate.
There are a lot of pandas out there.
Yeah, zebras have stripes.
Yes.
Pandas just have
black or white
blobs of color.
Yeah. So Zach Allen got the first down on that play, by the way. I know we didn't give you a good idea what happened, but he got a 4-yard run for the first down into.
I know you want him as your quarterback.
What?
I know you want him as your quarterback, but you can't just rename him to Zach and claim him.
Did I call him Zach Allen?
Yeah, you called him Zach Allen.
All right, so I had a student in my youth ministry. His name was Zach Allen. That's why.
Oh, I thought you were trying to.
No.
I thought you were trying to sneakily replace Josh Allen with Zach Wilson.
Sorry. No, sorry, Zach Allen. I like you.
Yep.
Josh Allen actually ran for them.
Yep. And he is 6 for 12 on the day so far with passing. I mean, that is just kind of average at best. Run game really has kind of been the life of this game.
Yeah. There's Cook again up the middle.
Yeah, continuing the ground and pound game that we're seeing.
4-yard run from Cook.
I just gotta see which channel the. Are you kidding me? The '90s game's on in CBS in our area for whatever reason. I don't know why this game at all would be in our area. Northeast United States, Arizona, San Fran.
All right.
But yeah,
Josh Allen under center. The pitch out to Johnson. Johnson gets a first down.
And he stays just about in bounds, although I don't think that would stop the clock at this point, because we're still over 5 minutes left in the quarter.
Yeah, that was about a 10-yard run. Oh, 76. Nice block out there.
Yeah, 76 for the Bills there on the block.
Yeah. He pulled out of his position.
David Edwards, the guard out of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Been in the league 5 years here.
Oh, Johnson again. Kicks it outside for a 2-yard gain. Second down and 8.
Gets in a little bit of a shoving match there, trying to stiff arm Deron Bland, the number 1 corner in the league right now.
Yep.
Setting the record for pick sixes in a single season. Which, by the way, his current this season would be enough to be the Jets' career-long pick six leader. He never had a single player go for more than 5 pick sixes in a career.
Oh, Johnson again with the ball.
That was one of those other defensive stats I pulled up earlier.
Another first down, 11-yard pickup for Johnson.
Yep.
He's looking pretty good here.
That he is.
That's up to the Dallas 10.
And it's going to be first and goal.
That would be. He's at the 10. Well,
I've seen him call it first and 10 from the 10.
First and 10 from the 10. I get it.
I've seen it happen. Also, at what point does Deron get a nickname to try and make his name not be Bland? Because he's been anything but.
Cook on the run here.
Yeah.
Looks like a 2-yard pickup. Yep. 2 yards on that one. The second down and goal from the 8.
And clock continuing to tick. Okay, so is it just with 5 minutes left in the half then that going out of bounds stops the clock? Because he was definitely out of bounds on that one. I don't know. This clock thing doesn't make any sense. I feel like if you go out of bounds, it should just stop the clock.
Well, it used to be.
A lot simpler. And I guess this way, games keep moving quicker.
Oh, Allen's gonna run it.
Yeah, still faking a throw. 3 steps into the middle of the field.
Yeah, so that was a 3-yard run from Allen.
At this point, I don't see any reason not to go up the middle with Cook. Or would you maybe do a delayed run here? Try and throw the defense off, maybe with some distraction from a tight end or something over the middle.
Run pass option.
Yeah, RPO. Well, they got Cook in the backfield, so here we go. Let's see. Gonna flip pass.
Oh, Cook took his eye off the ball.
Are you kidding
me? There was no defender out there. And Cook took his eye off the ball. Incomplete pass.
James Cook drops that one, and he had literally every opportunity to catch that.
He was looking too much into the end zone as opposed to looking the ball into his hands.
So, what do you do if you're the Bills here? You kick the field goal to try and extend that lead?
Got to.
Yep.
Make it a 3-touchdown game.
Yep. Again. And this should be a pretty easy touchdown field goal from here. I mean, if you miss this, there's a problem.
23-yard field goal. It's good. 24-3. Buffalo over Dallas. The rain is picked up in Buffalo. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And Buffalo is on a roll.
So, what does what can Dallas do to rally here? You're going to have to pick up the pace at some point.
Yeah, I think the rain's gonna hurt them here because they really need to have the ball in the air, and the rain is definitely not conducive to good pass receiving.
Yep.
And I don't know how the wind is out there in Buffalo right now, but I know we're expected to get 30-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. So
Okay.
It should be a coastal storm, so I can't imagine that that's what's hitting Buffalo right now, but the rain might be.
Well, I look to be on set for only 4 incorrect picks on between the Saturday and Sunday picks. They got all 3 games yesterday right. Got the Falcons game wrong, but who would have guessed the Panthers winning their second game of the year against the Falcons in a game that looks more like a ping pong score.
Or a good baseball score.
Yeah, that'd be a very good baseball score.
9-7?
Yeah.
I would enjoy that game.
Yep. Not quite a home run derby, but it would be a lot of scoring.
So what do you think? Zach Wilson coming back at all the rest of this year?
Depends.
No, he's not that old.
No, it depends on the other guy on the team that might be wearing them. Because wasn't he just listed as now an activatable player?
He was listed as activatable.
So Wednesday is the deadline to activate him from the IR to the active roster as one of the 53 men for everybody's favorite New Jersey player, Aaron Rodgers, who, through the power of dolphin noises, is going to recover from an Achilles tear in like 3 months.
Yeah.
How on earth do dolphin noises make that kind of difference?
I don't know, but I would expect nothing less from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I would expect that there was also a heavy dose of drugs involved.
No, he doesn't do drugs.
Ayahuasca?
I don't know what that is. But...
It's the drug tea that he drinks.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He doesn't do traditional drugs. How's that?
Well, yeah, because if he did traditional drugs, the NFL would come down on him as hard as they do on anybody.
He is into the native stuff.
Yep.
All right, kickoff to the goal line.
And Kevontae Turpin tries to return it again.
He gets it to the 24.
Again, not bad, but to Buffalo or not to Buffalo?
That is the question.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Buffalo sets up at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Dak Prescott in the lone backfield. And quick pass out to 87.
Ferguson
for a 1-yard gain.
And Jake and Dodson there, a little bit of a pushing match. And
well, they know Ferguson's easy to get riled up. So
yeah, what's the referee throwing the hat on the ground for?
That's usually either someone went out of bounds or that's where the play was dead.
Okay, because I thought I saw one there. I thought I saw someone throw a hat there late, but
Pollard slipped on the field and got a pass play for 0 yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Remember, you're not allowed to bring a towel out there to dry the field. Don't want to get a penalty like the Bears did for trying to bring a towel out to dry the field during that monsoon of a game to start last year against the Niners.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, let's see. Is Zach Martin back out there, or is he?
No, I think he's still on the sidelines. I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Oh, Dak's down.
Yeah, another sack for Dak.
9-yard sack from number 97.
Yep, number 97.
Phillips leads the charge. It was pretty much a team sack, but 97 came out of the backfield. Came out of the around the back.
Yeah, Jordan Phillips, and he just completely hit him in the back.
And the punt's off.
The punt almost gets blocked there too. I mean, the defenders are in the backfield there too. It was a big punt,
62-yard punt again.
Yeah, and I say their punter is amazing. And we got a fight there between. And that looked like unnecessary roughness. I think it was a punch there. 44?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did throw a punch. I wouldn't be shocked if that's unnecessary roughness there.
I didn't see any yellow.
I didn't either, but I wouldn't be shocked if something happened there. This game is definitely getting. And I feel like we should have a fight counter or something on the screen.
That would be awesome.
If I'd thought of it, we definitely could have had that.
The only problem with the fight counter is you'd have to take up the whole screen with the number of digits.
587,956.
Okay, try that again.
500,896.
500,000. Okay.
Yeah, there was 1,000 in there.
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Yep, it's because it turned into word soup in the middle.
I thought you said 587. 5,000 something.
See, that's the trick. You just turn it into word soup, and then it can sound like almost anything.
Yeah. Oh, look. Your room.
Hey, do they know that isn't what the tush push is supposed to be? Having a bunch of guys hanging out in the laundry pile?
The laundry pile? Yep.
Yeah, that's not what the tush push is. I'm pretty sure. Although, granted, I'm not on the Eagles O-line, so who knows? Maybe I'm just wrong.
By the way, Hardy got to return another punt. 2 in a row now. He returned for 11 yards that time.
Yep.
The 33-yard line. So Buffalo will be taking over at their own 33, looking to extend their lead. It's 24-3 right now, and there's 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
We're getting ready for the fourth quarter here.
I'm getting ready for the last 35 seconds of the third quarter.
Do you think they're going to do anything significant with 35 seconds in the quarter?
Yes. I think they're going to run at least one play. I wouldn't run a second play.
And what do you think the odds are that one play that they do run is going to be like a 3-yard rush up the middle?
Probably. Well, no, it doesn't really matter because they don't want to throw an incomplete pass here. And it is raining pretty hard. So, yeah, it's going to be a run.
Yep, and it's probably not going to be a super high effort run either, probably, because they're just trying to get to the fourth quarter here.
Not to mention, Buffalo's got 275 yards of rushing versus 92 for Dallas.
Yep. Despite that being what both teams have kind of relied on this game.
Yeah. So there it is, the handoff to Cook.
Oh, sorry, I was wrong. He didn't even get 3 yards.
No, 2 yards. Yeah, 2-yard run for Cook off the left tackle up to the 35-yard line of Buffalo. Will be second down and 8 when we come back in the fourth quarter.
There.
Oh no, they do have to run a play.
They don't have to.
Yeah,
the play clock's at 14.
Okay. I was looking at the 12.
Yeah, you had them backwards.
Yeah, I had them backwards.
Yeah, no, there we go. End of the quarter.
35-second play clock.
But yeah, so here we go. Fourth quarter here. So, do you see any avenue for Dallas pulling this one back in the fourth quarter here?
I really don't. I think the only way they can really win is to just give the ball to Pollard and let him run the entire fourth quarter.
And you'd need some fumbles out of Buffalo, I think.
Yeah, and then back to Pollard to run.
Or maybe a pick six from Deron Bland, but the problem is Buffalo's not going to throw the ball right now.
I don't want a pick six because that takes the ball out of Pollard's hand. So you're seeing a pattern here.
How about a handoff to CD?
Pollard.
Handoff to CD.
No.
Do an end around.
Let's see what the
How about this?
is looking like.
Fake it. Here we go.
I'm back down to 31%.
All right.
Purdy must be.
Here's the play that will suit both of our fantasy lineups. Fake the handoff to Pollard and throw it to CD.
Pollard's getting me 4 points right now.
What's his average points?
He was supposed to get 12 in this game.
Yep.
Chubby Hubbard there, whatever his name is, Hubby Chubbard from Carolina actually got 12.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, that one. Hubby Chubbard. He actually got 12, and I had him on my bench today.
Oh, it's now a 50-50 for Dallas and Buffalo for winning this game on the fan poll.
So had some new fans come in
and looked at the score and realized, yep, this is Buffalo's game to lose.
Yeah.
Yep. Wonder how many people, if we restarted the poll right now, would say Buffalo.
All of them, including Dak when he got on.
You're saying that the Cowboy fans aren't delusional enough to think they could still pull this one back?
That's true. We could have a Steve Booth out there that's watching and rooting for his Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, or whoever the other.
Oh, nice run! That was a hit out of bounds.
I think the hit was made in bounds.
We'll see.
Yeah, let's
That
watch
was out
this
of
one back.
bounds.
All right, well, let's get that replay going, and we can prove that he was hit in bounds.
All right, I'm getting my red flag out.
Yeah, throw the challenge flag. And they're not going to challenge. Well, they can't challenge because there was no flag.
And they're not going to show the replay because it was would have been against Dallas. So
I think the hit was made, and the hit is what caused him to go out of bounds.
By the way, that was a 19-yard run from Cook. So,
yeah.
Before he got hit out of bounds.
Before he got forced out of bounds.
And then a 2-yard run from Cook to follow that up. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 from the Dallas 46.
Let's see if I can back this up. Oh. That backed up a bit further than I thought I was. Yeah, there's next to no control over that. Trying to get it back to live.
There you go.
Yep, crashed it.
Crashed the FUBU.
Yep. Yeah, it crashed the stream. Tried to get too cute with it. Alright, there we go. So it's 3rd and 9 now, and that rain is really starting to come down.
I think that rain is really coming down. I don't think it's starting now. Been coming down since the hat. Oh, Allen got away from that one. And that's a pick.
No.
Oh, no.
Diggs got it.
Diggs caught that?
Let's go. Stephon Diggs with an incredible catch.
That was an incredible throw, sidearm throw. One-handed catch. How did he catch that in the middle of this storm? That's got some sticky glue on that glove.
Now, in full disclosure, he didn't have control of that until he got the second hand on there.
No.
But
That was a 17-yard pass, though.
oh, uh-oh.
Up to the 30-yard
line. Is this
line.
a false start here?
Probably.
Because they
It's either
blew.
yeah, it's got to be a false start.
They blew the play dead.
No, actually, man over the line.
Oh, off
Defense.
defensive encroachment.
Yeah. I guess they feel like the Dallas isn't going to come back and win this, so they can throw a few penalties on Dallas now.
Yep.
Inconsequential penalties as opposed to the late hits and the 15-yarders.
But yeah, I'd love to see what a Cowboys-Eagles Super Bowl, or not Cowboys-Eagles Super Bowl, Cowboys-Chiefs Super Bowl would be like for the refs.
There he goes, Cook in for the touchdown.
And he does a backflip into the end zone.
That was a front flip.
Oh. Front flip, yeah. Still, he went upside down and put this game pretty well even further out of reach as it goes now to the second game of the week that we've broadcasted that goes 30 points.
30-3, Buffalo over Dallas right now. And that was Cook, by the way, in for a 24-yard rushing touchdown.
So now we need the Cowboys to get 10 points, and then I wouldn't have even need to reset the scoreboard after last week or after last night.
And there's the extra point up and good, 31-3.
And I would have had to change it anyway because Buffalo scores more than 30 points.
Dallas looks really dejected on that sideline.
Yeah, that morale is definitely not where it normally is.
But they are only 3-3 away from Cowboys Stadium, so they're not the powerhouse they are when they're at home, 7-0.
Yeah, well, what do they got for games coming down the stretch? Are they home games or away games?
That's a good question. Why don't you tell us, Mr. Button Pusher?
So Dallas Cowboys, their remaining schedule is in Miami.
Yep.
Yikes. The Lions at Dallas.
And then the really tough one, the Commanders in Washington. Just saying. Division rival.
Yeah, sure.
And Ron Rivera's last game. So.
Yeah. He's going to try and burn it all down. Now, in terms of division rival games that might actually be interesting, there's one that's definitely kept my interest this whole time.
I'm guessing it's going to involve Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, Indy versus Houston, final week of the season.
Oh, that's a good game.
Yeah.
What time's that game?
Because it's the final week. Because it's the final week, they wait and they're going to flex the entire schedule around the playoff scenarios.
What day of the week is it?
It'll probably be I'm hoping Sunday night prime time. Similar to the Green Bay.
I might actually broadcast that one with you. That'd be a fun game.
Similar to the Green Bay Lions game that we had week 18 of last year, where if it hadn't been for Seattle winning their earlier game, it would have been a win and in for either team.
Yep.
I think we might see the same situation in the Colts Texans game.
All right, who's your favorite player?
Favorite player, currently or all time? Currently. It's a hard one. I talked about it yesterday. I mean, we got a lot of good players over on the team. I mean, we got Anthony Richardson, we got Josh Downs, two rookies.
I can name that lineup too. Who's your favorite player?
I don't know. There's a lot of good players. I don't know. Probably Anthony Richardson would probably be if I had to pick one.
You had to pick one, it'd be Richardson. Okay.
Yeah. Former Gator.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, former Gator drafted in the first round.
Yeah, you're Florida boy.
Yep. Yeah, it came from it was the Gators quarterback last year. Big reason behind a lot of the excitement behind the Colts this year was the new quarterback. Even though Josh Downs now has kind of become the standout rookie just because Richardson hasn't gotten the chance to play. But
so you think Richardson's going to be a long-termer?
I would like to imagine that. The problem is with running quarterbacks, the question's always there. Is it going to go the way of Cam Newton, or is he going to turn into a Lamar Jackson and age like wine? Because I'd say that Lamar has aged pretty well.
Yeah. Especially
this year compared to the injury history of the last several years.
All right, so Pollard picks up 5 yards on a pass play. Little out pass to the left. 5 yards and out of bounds. So 2nd down and 5 from the 30.
I can say who my least favorite player on the Colts is.
Who's that?
Jimmy Irsay, the owner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a deep ball. And
that's intercepted.
No, dropped it.
Intercepted.
Jordan Poyer on the drop. Yeah, Jordan Poyer drops it. I think did CD get an elbow into his ribs as he was trying to catch it?
He definitely looks like he's hurting.
Oh.
He is hurting.
Oh, I was talking about CD giving an elbow to Poyer, trying to cause the incompletion as opposed to an interception. But no, yeah, CD definitely looking hurt. There's Michael
Someone
Gallup.
Called the timeout here.
Yeah, I'm assuming it'll be. Oh no, it's Buffalo. I was assuming it was gonna be Dallas to check out on their player.
3rd down and 5. Buffalo's calling the first timeout of the half. 11 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
Dallas, don't torment us by calling all your timeouts. There's not a chance you're coming back in this one. There is very little chance Dallas makes this one makes a comeback in this game. But yeah, so I'm hoping though that Colts game ends up prime time, because looking at the Texans remaining games too, I mean it's they're not exactly unwinnable. I mean Browns and Titans, especially now that the Titans have been eliminated from playoff contention, they're not playing for much. And the Browns might the Browns, that win could help solidify their playoff spot.
I know the Browns would be even more. It would be more of a rivalry if they had their quarterback back.
Yeah, I wonder how much though it meant for the Texans though to win this game today though, considering the storyline going into the game. Not sure if you heard about what the Titans did for to spite the Houston fans.
No.
They wore the Houston Oilers jerseys out on the field for the Texans game.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, it would have been more fitting if they'd waited and done that in Houston. Let me guess. Yeah?
Yeah.
Problem is you might not have made it out of Texas alive.
Yeah.
Let me guess. I drew that up pretty much exactly how it would be.
Pretty much.
And why they didn't do it in Texas.
I mean, making it out of Texas alive just normally is fairly 50-50.
Yep. But yeah, so. And then that Colts, the rest of the Colts season as well is looking somewhat doable as well, because you got Falcons, Raiders, and, well, Raiders after this week, who knows? But up until this week, the Raiders hadn't looked like a major Avengers level threat.
Well, they looked pretty good last week, too. I don't remember what it was, but I remember thinking, was it against Patriots?
No.
No?
It was this game.
Oh, yeah. That's a good game.
Yeah, a good defensive showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first points being scored after the 2-minute warning.
First down for Dallas.
But yeah, they totaled 17 punts in the game. Only 1 interception total thrown. Only 2 total fumbles.
All right. I mean, first down and 10 from the 43-yard line, it looks like. That one was close to being intercepted. All the passes to Lamb seemed to be underthrown.
Huh. Well, better than the Lamb being undercooked.
That is true. Well, I kind of like my Lamb rare.
You mean like Ceedeelamb scoring?
Yeah,
rare?
Rare. Yep.
But yeah, so yeah, this game, the only interesting thing for me was I wanted to see a 0-0 tie in the Vikings-Raiders game last week.
That would have been awesome.
JP and I were both cheering for it. But ultimately, the Vikings managed to get into field goal range right as the 2-minute warning hit.
So there, your boy just got a pass reception.
Yep.
I think that's, what, 3 for him on the game?
Yep, maybe. But, yeah. Certainly not as threatening, though, seeing a 3-0 game for the Raiders versus the 63 they put up.
Dak avoids a sack and throws it out of bounds.
Was he trying to throw it to a fan there?
It looked like he might be going for the souvenir. So
I mean, he had enough time in the backfield. He could have signed that.
4th and 5. You're down 3-31. Do you go for it?
Why not?
Why not? You can't. You know, you're not gonna lose any worse. A loss is a loss.
Yep. And I'm saying, strength of victory isn't a tiebreak condition in this game. Because if tiebreak conditions were strength of victory, or point differential potentially, like if the margin of loss could potentially be a part of tiebreaker.
And that's an interception.
Yep. There's a pick, and that's going to hurt Dak's MVP odds.
It'd have been better not to have caught that interception, though.
Yeah. But let's be honest, for the player's stats, he's looking for an interception.
And it's not like the game is close, so.
Yeah, it's not like they need to get down. It's not like they need to get down the field after this.
Who got that interception?
Number 47. That's we talked about him earlier. I'm trying to remember the name.
Benford?
Christian Benford.
Benford.
Yeah.
I was close.
Yeah, Benford.
Benford.
Which sounds like it could be a guy's name anyway.
Right.
But
Two
no.
names.
Yeah, you throw Christian in front of there. Yep.
I don't know what his preference is on religion, but
he went to Villanova for college, so I don't know if that indicates anything.
No. Indicates he went to Villanova for college.
Yeah. Well, with some of those colleges where they aren't just named after a state, it's hard to tell whether or not it's a public or private college.
Okay, you went to Roanoke. Could you tell it was a Christian college?
No.
Okay. Just saying.
I wouldn't have guessed that. Nope. Granted, I spent about as much time there as I did in Charlotte this year.
That is true.
Let me just check and make sure I haven't missed another timeout. Nope. Only the one timeout used.
Yep, that's all I see.
Alright. You want to call the game for a bit while I set up my later stream for the Jaguars game?
I will.
Alright.
So Buffalo will be taking over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. You're going to see a heavy dose of running here. Not that it hasn't been a heavy dose of running, but it's going to be even a heavier dose of running. With 10 minutes, 37 seconds left in the game, up 31-3. So I think that's all we're gonna see is just run. So
This is the same joke I made yesterday. Have the defensive coordinator hand the head coach a copy of Forrest Gump.
Okay, did you want me to do this?
Sorry.
Or are you gonna... I'm just kidding. Wow. Yeah, Dak looks pretty dejected over there.
Yep.
Look at him. Head down. Oh, that's because he's looking at his iPad. Oh, no.
He's praying.
He's praying. He better be praying.
He knows divine intervention is the only way he's getting out of this game with a win. And even then, I'm not entirely certain that that would happen.
All right, there's your run into Dallas territory.
We still got 10 and a half minutes on the clock.
Yeah. Right. Into Dallas territory at the Dallas 49. It'll be 2nd down and 7 when we get. Oh, they're really putting on the rain suits now. Well, at least one side is. Dallas, they won't let them put on their rain suits, I'm guessing. 2nd down and 7. Here we go. And another run. Right up the middle. And looks like he stopped at the 45. So that'll be a 3-yard pickup. No, 2-yard pickup. And it'll be 3rd down and 5 or 6, somewhere in there.
I'm just
No,
trying to,
3rd and 3.
I'm just trying to think of a fun play that they could do. Like, would it be possible for Josh Allen to just like, have like one of the O linemen lay down and use him as a sled or something and slide across the wet grass or something for a play?
I'm sure one of those linemen would love to have those spikes in his back. All right, so that run went absolutely nowhere as Murray got bounced about 10 yards back. He got hit about a yard deep in the backfield and then got bounced about 10 yards back. So he'll get forward progress, and it'll be 4th down and 7.
I'm just thinking, there's got to be something creative you can do with this rain to make a fun play.
Well, probably not on the field because you don't want to get anyone hurt.
Fair enough, yeah.
Especially in a 31-3 game.
Yep.
Punts out. Punts up.
Do they at least do the penguin slide that the Bears did after their monsoon win over the 49ers last year?
That punt was a touchback. So the net on that's going to be about 27 yards. All right, so let's look at pass completion. 13 for 24 for Dak for 82 yards with 1 interception, no touchdowns. Josh Allen is 7 for 15, only 15 pass attempts, and less than 50% for 94 yards with 1 touchdown and 0 interceptions. So they have just about the same amount of yards, but the 1 touchdown for Josh Allen, a lot better. On the rushing side, you got Tony Pollard leading the Cowboys, 9 rushes for 36 yards, 4-yard average. Prescott's 2 rushes for 18 yards. Dowdle has 3 rushes for 4 yards, and Lupke has that 1 rush for 3 yards. So on the other side of the ball, the Bills, you have James Cook, 25 rushes for 179 yards. Whoever has James Cook in their fantasy lineup today is golden.
Who's your opponent's running back?
7.2 yards per rush. Ty Johnson, 9 rushes for 55 yards. Josh Allen, 8 rushes for 24 yards. Latavius Murray, 3 rushes. How many yards do you think?
Wait, how many rushes?
3.
Latavius Murray, 3 rushes. Let's say 10 yards.
-3 yards.
Oh. He must have had a really big loss of yardage there because he had a couple of positive yardage plays there.
3 rushes for -3 yards and a touchdown. That's hard to get. -3 yards and get a touchdown on it.
Okay, how's Trevor's last name spelled? Lawrence.
Lawrence.
I was trying to remember if the R would come before the W or not.
All right. Dak comes out with a pass play and gets a first down on the first play from scrimmage there.
Honestly, at this point, what about just putting in either one of your backups?
Oh, no, he didn't. They marked him just short.
I mean, because you're not getting this win. I don't see any way to...
Oh, and you're going to get
CeedeeLamb.
Man.
Yeah. He is playing very physical football right now, but he is limping.
Hammered on that for a...
Yeah, not the fun kind after a win.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I would put in Trey Lance, or maybe even you go and put in
Ferguson
the
comes
other guy.
down with that pass.
Right? I mean, at what point in a blowout do you maybe bench Dak for the game?
Especially
when it's raining this badly where you're not really able to utilize his arm.
And you know they're going to be in the playoffs, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure somebody's told them they've clinched it, right?
I would think so. Ferguson takes a pass for a first down, so effectively passing the ball and effectively moving the chains here. 2 first downs already on this series. Dak back to pass again. Another completion to CeedeeLamb for about 3 yards. There are only 5 minutes. There are only 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the game.
Forget to add a minute there? You forgot to carry the 1?
No, I forgot to look up there instead of down here.
Is Odell with 1 L or 2 L's?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, and then Dell like the company?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another pass for 8 yards. So. Oh, I know what we're doing here.
What?
We're padding Dak's stats.
So that he can win the MVP race still?
So he still looks good for the game. That's why he's still out there.
All right.
Back to pass again. No receiver in the area. There were 2 defenders, and neither one of them could come up with it. Incomplete pass.
I'm assuming you started Isaiah Likely tonight?
I did not.
Oh, you didn't? Who was your tight end that you started then?
What's his name there that got me Humpty Hump 26 points as a tight end? Detroit.
Laporta Potty.
Yeah, Laporta Potty. All right, second timeout for Buffalo. Second timeout for Buffalo. Keeping your honesty.
Oh, I thought you said the wrong team at first, which is why you had to repeat it there.
No, I'm just trying to keep you honest with the Buffalo, the timeouts.
Yep.
You always say you don't listen to me, so.
So you thought repeating it twice would make me listen?
Evidently not. Well, yeah, you heard me. All right, 5 minutes and 31 seconds to go. Dallas gonna score again? That is a good poll question for you.
All right, so we'll end this poll because I can only have one active poll at a time.
Yep. Will Dallas score again?
I'm going to change it up a little bit.
Another pass play for 8 yards. Be second down and 2. Dak Prescott to Ferguson again. Ferguson's racking up the yards here. Dak back to pass again. Short pass. Oh, right off the face mask. Right off the face mask of Dowdle.
All right, there we go. Got a poll. Managed to get a poll with 3 options in there.
Did you?
Yeah. Will the score change before the end of the game? Yes, Dallas scores. Yes, Buffalo scores. Or nope, it's over.
Awesome.
Managed to find a way to fit a 3rd poll option in there where you thought it was going to be a yes or no question.
Yep.
There we go.
All right. So Dallas, they're on the 28-yard line of. Dak goes for the run. He's in field goal territory now.
Are we going to see a field goal here?
But he's got a first down and 10 now, so.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're pretty much playing hero ball to try and get in that end zone because you need to get close before you can really think about. I mean, an extra field goal here isn't going to do much. Aside from maybe the morale.
That was really close. Oh, Ceedeelamb again.
Yeah, and Taylor Rapp on the hit there.
Yeah.
One of the players who's probably been. I don't know if he has any official warnings yet for late hits or anything, but.
I don't think so. All right, so 2nd and 5.
Certainly feels like he's been at the center of a lot of the controversy today.
Oh, Pollard up the middle, but he didn't get into the end zone. I was rooting for you, Pollard.
Yeah, let's go quick slant, pass the CD in the end zone.
That must have been you.
Yep, it was.
All right. It is on the 6-yard line right now of Buffalo. So those of you that picked Dallas. Oh, Dak's going to run it for 3 yards. Took a pretty big hit. That's another thing I've noticed from Dak that in this year. He's not sliding much. He's actually taking hits.
And even when he does slide, players still hit him.
Yes.
The incident from earlier today.
There's a rush from Ceedeelamb into the end zone.
Let's go. Touchdown, CD. Let's go.
Now, how many people are going to get on that poll and say that Dallas will score?
Well, let's see.
Why didn't you get a 4th option in there? They'll both score.
Figured odds were that we were only going to see probably one more score.
I think you're probably right, but. So with 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the game.
Not to mention it makes people think more about having to pick one team or the other to score.
But if you pick both, that's pretty ballsy.
Still makes you think. Still makes you think more if you have to pick one or the other.
Really?
I think so.
More than both?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so. That's making a third choice. All right, so it is 31-10 now. The Buffalo Bills over Dallas Cowboys. The extra point was good, by the way. And so we are coming up to the 2-minute warning, 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Rain continues to come down heavily. Buffalo looks like they're packing it in.
Yeah, Buffalo's getting ready for the flood.
I think I see the ark being built on the sidelines.
Unfortunately, they're only saving animals today, and I don't think the Cowboys count. And only 2 Buffaloes get saved. So, which 2? Allen and Diggs?
Which one's the female? Which one's the male?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't do that anymore in 2023. Okay. That's what... Oh. So the kick was to about the 3-yard line. And it was returned out to the 7 by Hardy, and he just went down, took a knee. So I think you're going to see a heavy dose of running still, and they can't come out in the V formation, obviously, because with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left, they can't run out the clock without getting another first down, or a couple of first downs probably here. Oh, and there's not the first one, but 8 yards on that first run from Yeah. I cannot get
Latavius Murray.
Latavius Murray. His parents named him wrong. I'm convinced. Should have been Ladarius. Latavius Murray. 8-yard run.
Let's just throw a J in there. Legarius Murray.
Okay, I can do that. Now you're going to get that in my head.
Especially considering there is a player in the NFL called Legarius Sneed over on the Chiefs.
So we got down to the 2-minute warning without taking another play. So 2nd and 2.
And it's Buffalo ball, right?
Obviously, let's see. Yes, Buffalo ball. 2nd and 2.
And Dallas hasn't called any timeouts to stop clock again. All right, well, at least Dallas hasn't called any more timeouts trying to stall the clock out.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
Do you bother?
Does Dallas call timeouts now? I can't see why you'd call a timeout in this and extend this game any further. The likelihood of you scoring again is pretty low.
The likelihood of you winning is next to nothing.
The likelihood of you winning is impossible. That's more impossible than the Jets winning the Super Bowl this year, considering they're already eliminated from contention. And so...
Yeah, so I don't know why Aaron Rodgers, by the way, would come back to play this year now that you are officially mathematically eliminated.
So I can actually see that. I couldn't have seen it last week, but now I can see it. If he thinks that he is ready to play, I think he comes back. And
why not take the extra time to make sure you recover, though?
I think he comes back and just tests things out, sees how he feels, and decides if he wants to come back next year.
I think he definitely wants to come back another year.
I think he wants to. But I think you're going to test that knee out.
Achilles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Who was I looking at with the MCL sprain?
MCL sprain? I don't know.
Someone had an MCL sprain and came back.
Oh, Cowboys have the ball.
Huh?
Wait, Cowboys have the ball?
No. Buffalo.
Oh, yep, there we go. For whatever reason, the webpage hadn't updated. And it was showing the ball underneath Dallas. And... Yep.
Nope, we're at the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 2 for Buffalo at their own 22.
Yeah, the rushing really has made the difference in this game.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, you really had to rush this game.
Kind of reminds me of that one game between Buffalo and the Patriots a couple of years ago with Mac Jones where they attempted 3 passes for the Patriots all day.
Yep. All right, rush right up the middle. 1st down, that'll end the game right there.
Does it end the game, though? Because they do have the timeout, so they could call it to try and prolong everybody's suffering.
No, that's going to end it. I think had they stopped him there, they would have called the timeout. But when he got the 1st down, now you just go into the V formation.
Time-wise, I think you might have enough time on the clock where you might have to run at least something.
Don't think so. No.
How long is the play clock?
35 seconds.
35 seconds, so you need...
3 of them.
Oh, yeah, you got 3 of them, so yeah, no, you're good. I was thinking they only had 2 left. Or 2 downs left to try and get it away. Yeah, no, they're good. Hopefully no one was right on the edge of Allen's rushing yards.
He just lost a yard.
And he's going to lose another one on the next one. And
And
potentially the next one after the hat.
Yep. Actually, he probably won't have to take this last one. I'm in the last one. Let's see. When he snaps it. Oh, he did snap it early.
He was going to run out of time, I think. I mean, he would have had
to... they're calling it.
Yeah, he would have had to risk the delay of game penalty for the... to try and get that one to try and preserve the shutout here.
Man, that was a rough game for Dallas. It
Yep.
ends 31-10, and Buffalo definitely showed some chutzpah there. Their run defense really won that game for them because Dallas had almost no yards rushing, where Buffalo rushed
all over.
All over. I mean, when you look at the rushing yards, 266 for the Bills, 89 for the Cowboys. That's ridiculous.
Well, Latavius Murray got back into the positives, by the way, on yardage.
Yeah. Receiving yards, because I didn't get to go over this. CeedeeLamb leads the Dallas Cowboys, 7 receptions for 53 yards, and they ended up with 134 receiving yards total. So that means they did top the 200-yard overall mark. Dallas did. The receiving yards for the Bills, Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions, 48 yards. James Cooks, 2 for 42 yards. They only had 94 total receiving yards with 266 rushing yards. So you're looking at a grand total of 360 yards for the Buffalo Bills today.
351 officially over here.
Okay.
And Dallas came up just shy of the 200 mark.
Okay.
So, yep. Yeah, Dallas comes up at 195, and the Bills end up at 351.
I don't know how they figured that. 134. Oh. 89 and 134. That's 113. I mean 213.
I don't know. Maybe they're counting the punt returns involved as well. That would seem weird, but
That would be weird.
It would add in yards. But yeah, regardless though, this has been the Cowboys Buffalo game, so that one goes final. The Niners did officially put away the Cardinals in that game, 45-29. I mean, hey, Kyler Murray and the Cardinals putting up a fight. Brock Purdy, 4 touchdown passes. McCaffrey, 3 touchdowns in the game, 1 rushing, 2 receiving. I mean, what is McCaffrey's total touchdowns on the year? I gotta see what this is.
I only have a 1% chance of winning now. Purdy did get me 25.68 fantasy points, but Pollard brought me down with only 6.7, only half of what he was supposed to get. So
let's see. Total touchdowns. So he's gotten 12 rushing touchdowns this year and 5 receiving. That seems low, but still, I mean, he's on pace for that 17 yards or 17 touchdowns already this season for McCaffrey. Could he be a potential MVP candidate?
Oh, he's definitely an MVP candidate.
Would he get your vote?
He probably would right now.
All right. Yeah, I'd probably go for him, although I will say there might be a little Niners bias because Niners are my second favorite team.
Niners aren't my second favorite team.
Yeah.
Or my third favorite team.
Nope, and in fact, there's MVP candidates on, I think, every one of your favorite teams aside from the Jets. I think every other team on that list of teams that you like has an MVP candidate.
Who would I put in for Green Bay?
Okay, maybe not every team. I was thinking, I know that the Eagles are high up there.
I don't know who I'd put up for Eagles.
Jalen Hurts, you wouldn't put him in there?
No, not this year.
Not even with all the rushing touchdowns?
Nope.
Even though most of them are off that tush push?
Yep, nope.
Any chance you would nominate the center over there? put in Jason Kelsey, considering how key he is to that play. That is the heartbeat of that team. I mean, would that be an MVP candidate? Although I don't know if an O-lineman can win it.
Being O-line, I would definitely push for that, but I don't see it happening.
All right, well, that's it from us for the for the both of us for the night. But I'll be back in about an hour with the Sunday night game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. Again, I'll be live in about an hour for Sunday night football. It'll be Baltimore versus the Jaguars. Maybe you'll see him in chat. Maybe. And
I'll be watching it on the TV though. So
yeah, so he'll be in bed, but I'll be here calling the game for you guys. And hopefully we can see Jacksonville take a loss here and Indy can tie it up for the division lead.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. I love doing these. So
real quick, let's try and figure out what might be the next game we might see you here for, because this is kind of the last game that we had specifically picked out. Let's see, because we're going into Christmas week, so
yes, this is Christmas week coming up.
So Thursday night game, no, it's late and it's not a good matchup.
That's sleepy by time.
Yeah, so Bengals Steelers.
Not to mention the time, I was just looking at the competitors.
Oh yeah, Saints Rams.
Saints Rams. That's sleepy by time right there.
Bengals Steelers.
Bengals Steelers is a possibility. I mean, I like watching the Steelers. Good defensive, generally good defensive games. Yesterday. And I'm kind of fond of watching Donkey play, but that's not happening.
Yeah.
So.
I know I'm going to be streaming Bills Chargers at the very least, because that's a Peacock exclusive game.
I think
on Saturday night.
I actually think that's going to be
a
fairly decent game.
But we'll probably say Bengals Steelers will probably be the next game that we'll see you at.
Maybe.
And then
that's Saturday before Christmas.
Yeah, Saturday before Christmas at 4:30.
More likely to see me on Christmas Eve.
Really? I thought you said absolutely not on Christmas Eve because you'll be at church for all the games.
Oh, that's right. I will be at church on Christmas Eve.
So Christmas Day potentially for one or two games.
Well, I gotta be back at church at 4, so I'd miss the end of the 1 o'clock games.
Yeah. On Christmas Day.
Yeah. No. Oh.
I was looking at Christmas Day because
still on Christmas Eve. I was listening to what I thought you were saying, not what you said.
No, because I thought we were just already automatically crossing out Christmas Eve because you won't be here for those. I might still do a Christmas Eve game, but for the Christmas Day games, we got Chiefs or Raiders at 1 p.m. Probably not.
I can't do that because I'm driving people to and from.
Yeah, Eagles Giants at 4:30.
That one I might be able to do.
And then Ravens Niners on Monday Night Football.
That's a good game.
So,
and I don't really have to get up the next day.
All right, so maybe we see it for that one. But we'll write you in though for sure for the or most likely the Bengals Steelers game will be the next one we'll see you at.
That's a question. No? That's a big question.
Oh, you think so?
It is Saturday before Christmas, so there's a good chance. That's usually my day for shopping.
All right. Well, we'll try and we'll see when we have you on next. I'll make sure I give you guys an update with the community post in the community tab, so you guys can check back in on those on the channel. But until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next video, live stream, whatever you guys had to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody, and goodbye.